I think we're live. All right, I think we're live. There we go. Let's go back to here. Need to fix my camera a little. I think that's good. I don't need this. I want to make this smaller. It's been a while since I've last streamed, so I apologize if everything seems a bit off. Also, dude, like my my chair is falling apart. I need to buy a new chair like ASAP. But you guys can hear me, right? I'm not. At least I should be good. Yo, whoa, what's up? There we go. Welcome back. You were missed. What's up, dude? Yeah, dude, it's been a while. I've just been busy with life, my new job, and yeah, dude, the worst part of like starting up a stream for the first time in a while is I got like a new internet, so I think that my IP changed, so it wouldn't let me stream. And then the worst part is like when the stream is about to start, it doesn't work, and then you're trying to look up like videos and stuff on YouTube on how to like get your stream to start. And I'm like watching videos at like ×2 speed. I'm like, all right, where's the part where they start fixing it? And I'm like, all right, I'll try this. Okay, that doesn't work. I'll try this. That doesn't work. But I'm just glad to be on. Dude, we got everyone here. Choo Choo, Dana Marquez. I appreciate you, Choo Choo, for still being a member, even though I just completely MIA'd for like a month and a half. Veve motherfucking vibes. What's up, everyone? Missed you. Yeah, I missed you guys too. I missed hanging out with the fam. I'll be honest. I missed hanging out with you guys. It's just been, like I said, difficult with my new job. I think I'm almost ready to like fully, because I honestly don't know like with my current job if I'm allowed to say like where I work or vice versa. Like I did tell my work like what I do. Because it does involve like finance and stuff and all that stuff. So like I told them about the YouTube channel. I'm not sure if they care, because it's still kind of up in the air, right? Whether technically crypto, NFTs, that kind of stuff is counted as securities. Though I do think the SEC has recently mentioned that they are, I don't think they've announced that crypto is technically securities, but they did mention something about like you do have to show certain criteria to them in order to like list your crypto or something along those lines. I forgot. So I should be in the clear for the most part, but missed you guys. Yep, Rob Cooks. A vibes, nice to see you again. No? Got it. No, what? Oh, can you see if the 2 SR Peter Parkers just sold anywhere? I mean, I'm assuming so. I mean, I didn't get it on drop. I have a friend that won it on drop. I think if I just cancel this, it should show. Oh, maybe not. I thought this was supposed to show like the most recent stuff. And dude, ecomi wiki looks very different from what it used to be. Drop date? I guess I'll just do drop date, because that's the next thing. I mean, I'm assuming there's been sales of Miles Morales, right? Why does it look like this? I guess because technically the price started at 0 and now it's all the way up here. I can't zoom out. Oh, there we go. I can zoom in, but not zoom out. I guess I just got to get rid of this this candle back here. Yeah, I mean it's been steadily going down. Not a surprise. I mean, people are selling it off, but dude, like this thing was super limited. I'm kind of upset I didn't land it on the drop, but my face is covered by the comments. Really? Doesn't look that way. And it doesn't look different on your guys' screen? Am I missing something here? My face is covered by the comments. I set it up in a way where it shouldn't cover my face. So even if someone says like a big comment, it shouldn't like cover my face. I don't know, unless you guys are seeing something different. Hold on. No, it should be fine. It should be fine for the most part. I could make that, I think I'm just gonna make that graph in the top left smaller. I might just get rid of it because it's honestly kind of in the way. I need to like I need to fix all of my overlay stuff. Because I do want to show people that like donate, you know, show my appreciation. Maybe I'll put it like, dude, it's so hard. There's only so much like visual real estate you have when you're streaming and stuff, especially if you're talking like numbers or if you're trying to like look at NFTs and stuff. So I don't know why it started doing it that way. Oh, you guys probably can't even see that, huh? But I guess that's good enough. Kind of see what's going on. Can people under 16 get KYC yet? I don't think so. I think it's 18. Like literally Dan Crothers said that in the Twitter Spaces that was earlier today. And I try to tune into Twitter Spaces and stuff. Like I said, I've been busy. It's mostly because of licensing. Am I getting ads now? When did this happen? For some reason, my account that used to be subscribed isn't anymore. I'm gonna have to change that. Yeah, it's gonna be annoying. Okay, that's because that card expired. That's why. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm also not trying to listen to ads right now. And I do have a drink today, guys. Of the adult beverage type. That is not very cold. I thought that'd be colder. I need to fix that too. All right, give me another. give me another sec. That was a doozy. So that little like cold cube, I thought that would keep my whiskey cold, but I guess not. And so I took it out, cleaned it, and I put in a ice cube like sphere or whatever you want to call it. And I was like, however I drop this, it's gonna splash and it's gonna throw up alcohol everywhere. I should probably put it in a different drink and then put it back, but I just dropped the cube in there and of course it splashed up everywhere. Not the best idea, but I felt like I was playing one of those, you know those like arcade games? Not arcade games, but I guess the games you play at the arcade where it's like you have to have like a very good touch. You like roll a ball and it has to like go over a little hill and like stop. That's how I felt with like this little glass cube. I was like, all right, like not too high, but not too low and all that stuff. I'm gonna get some music here for you guys. Vibes getting lit tonight. I don't know about that. I'll have a couple of drinks because, dude, I've been studying a lot for my job, and I need a drink about now. I'm gonna do plenty of drinking this weekend. I have 2 friends, 2 birthdays, and I have another friend moving out of town this weekend as well. So it's like I'm gonna be going out tomorrow night and Sunday night, so I'm not gonna be going too crazy. All right, I might actually have to refresh this so it like updates. Why is it so loud? I want to give you guys the best experience possible. What is going on? I've never seen this before. It's so weird. I select a song for it to play, and it literally just skips. All right, whatever. Good enough. No, not for me. You're covering the comments on your right side of them. No, it should stop beforehand. Oh, okay, okay. I see what you mean. Let me fix that. That should be it. So even if it's like a massive comment, it shouldn't cover up anymore. Like I said, all my settings are a bit messed up. Is account merging out yet? I don't know, to be honest. I haven't. The last I heard is like it's gonna be soon. I have no idea, but I heard that there's gonna be account merging, but maybe some stipulations. Not exactly sure what that entirely means, but you're gonna go see a new Halloween movie later? You seen it? New Halloween movie. Is it just like another Halloween movie? So why is there no music? Dude, what is going on with this? Like my thing's like freaking out because I like updated my. There it goes. Hope it's not too loud. Let me know if the music's too loud. What's up, Vibes? Good to see you live streaming again. You bought any Miles Morales in the secondary market? No. Why does it do that? I think I just need to log out, log back in. This is obnoxious, but no, I haven't. As of like right now, this moment, I just don't have the liquidity to like chase it in the market right now. But it is, I like the piece a lot, and the super exclusive, like the super exclusive mints definitely makes it like super appealing. Sorry about that. But no, no, I just don't have the liquidity to like trade. It was play the drop or not get it. My friend that did win it on drop, he has like fiber internet. So I do think that's a big reason why he won. I asked, he's like, dude, I got it. I'm like, that's crazy. And I'm like, what kind of internet do you have? He's like, oh, I have like fiber internet. I have like 9 ping on my internet. I'm like, oh, that must be nice. Like my Wi-Fi, I think the fastest I've ever seen my Wi-Fi is like 40 or 50 ping. That's like the fastest I've ever seen it. So it's like, it's just hard to compete with something like that. Yeah, they made another what? Oh, Halloween movie? I don't know. I'm not a big like, I don't mind scary movies. Like most of them are just like very poorly written or whatever, and I think that's kind of the point, right? Unless it's like a funny Halloween movie or whatever. So, but no, I'm not a big like. I don't really go to the movies that often, to be honest, unless there's an NFT involved. So yeah, I went to like Jurassic World and all that stuff, which was fun. I dragged 2 of my friends along too as well. And yeah, they just, yeah, it was an okay movie, to say the least. There we go. That's much better. Veve Vault, what's up, guys? What up, my guy? Who is this guy? Oh, my friend? He does have a Twitter. I just don't want to say because I don't know if he wants me to say his name out loud. I mean, you could probably put it together based on like some people I like and follow and stuff, but I just don't know if he wants me to say. Not that it matters. I don't think it really matters, but dang, Ben, well, waiting for 3 months to do something with my 100 gems in my wallet. Veve, don't. let them 14 years get into the NFT space. Yeah, nice to see you too, VV Vault. To do something with my 100 gems in my wallet, VV, don't let them 14 years get into the NFTs. 14 years? I don't know what you mean by that, Eli. I'm a little... I mean, I had a couple sips, but I'm not like inebriated yet with my drinking. Pooksy, what's up, dude? What's good, Vibes? Good to see you. What have you been up to? Just working, dude, to be quite honest. These last like 2 months, started a new job. I've been studying a lot. I need to get... It's like 2 to 3 months of studying for licensing. So I need to pass 3 different exams in order to do what I need to do. So it's like back to back to back exams. So like the first exam is like month and a half. And then like the next 2 exams are probably like 2 weeks apart from each other. And then after that I can chill. So luckily I finished like my first like really big test sometime like shortly before I finish before I go to the Anaheim convention. So I am going to Anaheim. If you guys are going to Anaheim too, I look forward to seeing you guys there. Dude, just listening to like David and Dan and everyone talking like the spaces today kind of got me hyped, like low-key, about just everything. And it'd be just super cool to see them and get pictures with David and Dan and like the booth and all that stuff. And it's crazy to think that back in 2021 when I joined, so October of 2021, I think it was October because that's when Golden Moments dropped. We thought we were really early, and we were, and honestly we still are, like based on how the world at large and the market is performing and the community is very tight knit, all that stuff. Like we are absurdly early to like all this stuff. Like the more I look at it, I'm just like, I honestly, Veve is ahead of its time. To be honest, Veve is very ahead of its time. I honestly don't think the world economically as well as like culturally is ready for something like Veve just yet. Like most of the friends I meet, I don't necessarily try to like twist their arm and like, hey, have you heard of Veve? And like da 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 da. I got one friend that will, I mean, my 2 friends that I did get on Veve, they'll log on if there's like a big drop. I told them about like Amazing Fantasy 15. I don't think I told them about Miles Morales because honestly I just kind of forgot, and the mints are so low I was just like, whatever. So yeah, like I'm excited to go to Decon and see David and the gang and all that stuff, and see you guys too. It's gonna be awesome. I'm excited to hang out with all the other content creator guys and like the community, everyone else that decides to show up. So that's gonna be fun. Oh, they don't let 14-year-olds like myself continue to use the app. Just annoying. Oh, okay. I got you. Oh yeah, I didn't know that, Eli. Now I remember you asking me that question months ago about, hey, am I able to KYC if I'm 14 and all that stuff. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that's tough because what are you gonna do? Ask your parents' account? You're gonna ask your parents, like your dad, be like, hey dad, can I make an account under your name? I just need a picture of your face, a picture of our like utility bill, and I'm just gonna be putting some money on there to play drops. Like it's that's probably not gonna go over well. Might have to like mow the lawn a bit in order to gain some favor with them. Smurf Dabs, what's good? Vibes, what's up? Veveverse gonna blow everyone away. I'm hyped. We'll see. They did say the Veveverse, its initial, I don't even know what you call it, launch, let's say, is pretty much just going to be a glorified showroom, to be quite honest. Don't get me wrong, it's going to be cooler than hell. I'm excited to like visit other people's vaults, which is something you could already kind of do. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it, but if you're expecting like flying DeLoreans and all that shit, like it's just not going to be there. To be quite honest, like if we are going to do any kind of like metaverse thing or like whatever, like Veve just needs to partner with whatever metaverse, VR, whatever that case is, because Veve has all the toys, right? Now we just need to find a store to like put all those toys and we can all play with them and all that kind of stuff. So like Veve's a tech company that has licensed merchandise that they sell. It's a tech company that has an online store with digital collectibles. They're not a VR company. They're not an augmented reality company. They're not No, they don't do that stuff. So I do think like having VVverse on the app available and showing people, a couple cool things that you could do, or if people can, get on their Oculus or something like that, and look at your vault or look at other people's vault, like that would be cool. But if we're talking like next level, like heavy interaction, multiple people hanging out, doing things together, like, online play, we need to outsource that or have partner with a company that can do that. That's just my opinion. Any opinions on how MCP will affect the market? Something small could or actually bring new people into the app because of daily activities instead of... So I don't, Pooksy, so MCP is there for the people that are currently on the app, right? But I heavily doubt there's people that know about Veve and are saying, man, if there's only like a point system that Veve has with all my collectibles, then I'll put $20,000 on the app. Then I'll do it. But right now, like, nah. It's mostly just to reward the people that are already on the app, get more utility, more points, more whatever it is, right? It's mostly utility and things to interact with. More ways to win drops, more ways to just more things to do on the app. That's another thing we need. We just need more things to do on the app right now. Like, to be quite honest, outside of I log in to play drops and I get off, and that's it. And honestly, I feel like I'm not missing out on much. And there's probably like good feed posts and stuff that you occasionally see in the feed, right? Cool pictures, all that kind of stuff. On that, I feel like I'm not missing out on much because there's just not much to do on the app. So I don't think necessarily that MCP is going to bring new people on the platform. It's more that I think it might incentivize people to spend the gems they already have, because they're like, oh, well, I'm ranked number 1,472. If I just buy a couple more comics, I'll move up a couple spots. Now I'm at tier 3 and I can get these cool perks. Or, if I buy these X amount of comics or collectibles, I can move up a tier. I think that's what's more likely going to happen. Maybe some people will throw more money on the app to go to the next level, but I don't think it's I don't think MCP is big enough to like get the ear of some big hedge fund investors or something like that to jump in just because there's MCP. I need to like sit up. Maybe I need to move my camera down a bit. I feel like I think this is fine. But yeah, Pooksy, so I get it. Like I'm looking forward to MCP 2 as well. I guess I need to keep shrinking this. All right, there we go. I think that's gonna, you guys can still read that, right? So MCP is for people that are already on the app, and then we just need more people. Like we need advertising, and more importantly, we need the licensors we're already partnered with to advertise as well. Like we need more people and more money on the platform. That literally solves everything. That literally solves everything. Are you going for the Labyrinth Sunday drop Sunday? F.A. Bowie and the classic film? I don't know. I haven't done a lot of research on that. Like, I know Labyrinth is kind of like a cult classic to some people, but... Yo, Fro Ecomi, Veve Vibes, glad to see you back streaming. Let's go. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much for the $10. I don't know why the little, like, announcement thing should be going off. Oh, well. Let's see if I can get that going. Alert box... Oh well, I'll fix that later. Like I knew my first stream back, like a lot of stuff wasn't gonna work, or it just wasn't going to do well or whatever. But dude, I appreciate honestly so much. It's got to be around here. I think this is it. Okay, I think I fixed it. Of course, after that I get the dono. But Fro Ecomi, dude, thank you so much. Eli Kelso, my dad is on Veve himself, just waiting for merger feature to combine accounts. I'm the more serious one. It sounds like it, dude. It sounds like it. You're pretty serious if you're hanging out on my stream. You got to be. You got to be a huge investor. You got to be extremely bullish on Veve as well as OMI. How are you guys feeling about OMI so far? Honestly, I haven't bought any OMI. Not that I'm against it, but like I said, I just haven't had the funds to do it. I should have some good amount of funds over these next like 3 to 4 months, but just like right now, no. But OMI's looking pretty cheap. I think it's getting to the point now where what, if you spend like 1,000 bucks, you can get like 1 million OMI, something like that. I know some people, OMI's kind of a weird topic for some people, because some people haven't done a ton of research like me. Some people couldn't care less. Some people think because the market is so low, that's like the better thing to invest in, because eventually we're gonna get OMI to gem or OMI to NFT or whatever. And then like, what's more likely to double? Like OMI basically doubling in price, or all our NFTs doubling in price, right? You know, next bull run, whatever that is. So mostly curious about that. Just curious what you guys think about that. Let's go back to the way things were and go check out the top gainers of the month. Or of the week, I should say. I think it's top gainers of... Is it of the week? I believe it usually pulls a week. I don't know if it's day or week. Dude, I really like these, this new, like, candle system that they got going on here. Let's just look at this last week. Just curious. Interesting. Up to 18 gems. Dude, what happened here? How'd it go from 12 to 18? Does anyone know what happened here? Candles compare indicators. Where is the spot that shows the supply? I think it's down here. Okay, so the supply's down here. 72. Is that right? That seems super strange. How's the volume going up, but so is the price? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, that part confuses me. Wonder why the price is going up as the supply. Or maybe that's how many are sold in a day? Still a little confused on that. Maybe it's just showing the difference. Anyone know why this is like... Dude, Tokidoki just does like really random stuff. Oh, sorry, not Tokidoki. The Unicornos, which I think is still technically Tokidoki, right? Yeah, it is Tokidoki, but it's just different item. Dude, what is going on with these? Why these in particular too? Pogo and Pepperino. It's so strange. Harley Quinn going up a bit. Also, anyone else in the like Batcow community right now? I've been kind of liking some of the Batcow stuff. The extra like utility from Batcows has been kind of nice. It's almost like holding a like a preferred stock, right, or something like that, where you get like a dividend every so often. That's how I feel like with Batcows, because they do airdrops, and to be quite honest, I just sell that stuff like immediately. Like I like the whole Batcow community and stuff, but I think all the airdrops. Let's just say I would rather use that money on Veve than the more Batcow stuff. That's just me personally. Invisible Woman. Sue Storm. Gosh, dude, this thing got so cheap. I mean, it's been hovering around this price since August, so I guess that's not too surprising. But it is just absurd to see how cheap stuff got. That's got to be like an all-time low for her. Like 5 gems. Rafael Garcia. What's the floor on the cows? Dude, last I checked, I think it was like... I can actually check it out for you really quick. No, it's not Veve related, but I think it's important to check it out. Last I saw, I think it was like $400, to be quite honest. That was like the cheapest I've seen. All right, let's close this. Uh-oh. My like computer almost exploded. All right. On sale. Did not mean to do that. Batcow collection. Let's organize it by traits, stats, price. The settings, or I should say, some of the settings could use some work. Yeah, dude, like the cheapest bat cow right now is like 450. So if you bought a bat cow, let me see who this is before I. Thunder King. Yeah, it's not a great looking cow, but dude, that's the cheapest one on the market right now. I do think some people, quite a few people, have been scooping up all the ones like below or around like $300. So that's the cheapest one right now. I have mine listed right now for, because mine has a headlamp, or not a headlamp. It's like an infrared sensor. I could probably just look at it. Collections, my collection. It's so weak. Give me a sec, guys. Don't know why all of a sudden it's asking me to log in. Dude, this thing asks me to log in all the time. Rafael Garcia, thank you so much for the dono, my dude. Let's put this up here. There we go. That's the right spot to put it. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, close this. All right, let me just close that really quick. Hello? All right, I think that's it. Cool. So this is what I have. So this is the cowl I have, and I have it up for 2,500 because I've actually seen some similar cowls sell for around like 2K, and there's not many that have this this bat sense infrared receptor. There are people, I do think, right now that are scooping up all like the 1, maybe 2%. What do you call them? Traits, rarities, traits on some of the bat cows. I really like this look. I actually got really lucky with this. The black and purple like looks awesome and has that infrared. Like I said, I don't know why I want to call it a headlamp, but it's like infrared sensor, and it has like the purple eyes. Some of them have like 3 colors, which looks kind of ugly in my opinion. I mean, it just, I know people can't control what they own or what they had drop. Let's see here. So, bat cow collection. What's up, dude? This market, any free net drops, just sell immediately, take the free money. Yeah, dude. Like I said, it feels like it's like dividends, right? It's like dividends or interest that you can get on a stock or whatever. Stock, technically bonds, whatever. And yeah, it's super cool to just kind of just get friends. Like, I paid $300 and it's a cow. Even if you got a terrible cow, right now you can sell a terrible cow for $350, make a profit, and you just keep getting that stuff. So I was considering just selling my really nice cowl and just buying a cheaper one and just moving all that money over to Veve. So Yada Dog, what's up, dude? Great to see you live, Vibes. Let's go, dude. Rafael Garcia, it's nice to see you guys. I'm honestly glad to be back, not just because you guys are throwing me free money, which is always nice, but it is nice to be back in the community. And I do kind of wanted to say hi and all that stuff before the Anaheim convention, which I don't think if you guys have said, or if any of you guys are going to the Anaheim convention. I'm genuinely curious. Heard everyone with the Harley Quinn drop will get another cowl for free. Really? I don't know about that. I don't know about getting another cowl, because I think that would saturate it immensely. You might get another airdrop of something. I mean, we were airdropped, because I got airdropped a so many people were like making memes of this because it's true, of the new Harley Quinn. I think it's the freaking awesome mayhem. It was a box that you had, so basically you were airdropped a box if you had a bat cowl, and people waited like a week. So did I. I still don't know why these aren't loading on the screen. Yeah, like I still don't know why these aren't loading on my screen. But long story short, I ended up getting the common, which was just like a cupcake. And so many people in like the DC Discord were like, dude, I waited all week for a common cupcake. Like, I mean, I sold mine for $15. I just got rid of it. I mean, $15 is $15. Like, I'll take it. I sold my Bat Cowl Legacy comic cover. It's not a comic, it's a comic cover. You know, you can't open it up, you can't read it. It's not Veve. So I sold that. I still haven't managed to sell. I think I meant to sell the underground, because that was the one that was connected to my other bat cowl, because I actually ended up having 2 bat cowls, and the other one looked kind of cool. It was like a Wolverine. It had like the yellow and like light green. I don't know how to explain it, but it definitely kind of looked like Wolverine in a way. I sold that one for like $650. And this is the one that was, and this is like the airdrop that was like paired with it. So I'm still trying to sell this. I'm just keeping the Upper Gotham because it pairs up with this cowl. Has the Pride 1 and 2 gone up much since the news? Yes, it has actually. That's actually what I literally had pulled up at the beginning of the stream, but I didn't talk about it. Pride has gone up quite a bit, and honestly, I would have jumped on that hype train if I would have known about it sooner. But at this point, I mean, if you guys know me, I don't chase pumps. Like, if you didn't get in at this point or before, I just let it go. Like, there's no point. Is there a small chance that I could buy it now at 225 and I get the airdrop? I mean, because the airdrop is gonna have to make up this difference, right? From 150 to 225, so it's gonna have to make up a $75 difference, not including fees. So it's probably closer to like an $80 difference. I mean, will the airdrop be over $80? I don't know. It depends on how many airdrops there are. For this one, right? This one is just too far gone, in my opinion. At least for my wallet. So yeah, so this apparently how you pronounce it is Givenchy. At least that's what Google told me when I was trying to like look up the price. I'm trying to remember when they announced it. Was this like when the rumors of the... I mean, people have been talking about this this airdrop for like a month, like actually a couple months. I'm surprised this price went up, according to this. Dude, what is going on here? Went up to like 1,200. I'm still trying to figure out the new graphs. I'm starting to think that I don't know why this volume says like 750 and then like 950. I'm not sure why that's under volume. I don't know if that's like the price difference. No, it says the volume down here, but I'm a little confused. I might have to like hit up Omi the Clown and be like, hey, I'm having trouble like reading this graph. I'm not sure what this extra graph is down here. It's actually been a while since I've been on Ecomi Wiki. But it sounds like the announcement for it was just a couple days ago, right? I mean, that's why this price is up here like this. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely gone up. I mean, fully expect it to get dumped. If you're bold, you sell it right after the snapshot. But if you want to be safe, you hold it until you actually get your airdrop, and then you get rid of it, right? Sell Bat Cowl, buy Veve. Yes. I've thought about it. I mean, honestly, I mean, some of the Bat Cowl stuff is pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, just frequent airdrops. It's nice that it has like a roadmap of things. They send me like occasional emails that can like, it's called like behind the cowl or something weird like that. There's like cool little interviews. I don't know. It's just cool little stuff. I like it because it's only something I have to pay attention to like, I would say like maybe once every 2 weeks. Unlike Veve before. I mean, I've been busy with work, but before, dude, I mean, you're checking Veve 42 times a day. Like you just can't keep up with it. Like you have to keep your ears and eyes to the ground when it comes to Twitter. A single tweet can cause something to pump like 50%. I mean, like look at this, right? October 2nd, like this Pride drop went this Pride 1 went from 750 like all the way up to almost 1,200. Like that's like a 50% increase. It's like, oh, you could have taken advantage of this if you just had all of your alerts on and always had access to your phone. I heard there's some sort of collaboration with Konami. Do you have any info on this? I have no idea. I could have sworn I saw someone like make a tweet of it, but unless it's coming from Veve directly, I don't believe it, to be honest. I mean, you can speculate as much as you want, but until Veve like officially announces it, like I don't get into it. Konami started their own NFT platform. Huh, that's cool. I would if they release some Metal Gear Solid stuff, I'll buy it. Because dude, Metal Gear Solid was one of those games I played a ton as a kid. I know Konami's known for more than that. Did they also do Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, of course. Yu-Gi-Oh. Ninja Turtles. More Yu-Gi-Oh! Bomberman. I did like Yu-Gi-Oh! I will admit, if they do some Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff, and they release like a starter pack NFT thing or whatever, and you gotta get that Blue Eyes or that Dark Magician, I mean, that's, you can't get more iconic than those two cards, right? I mean, Karibo, right? Karibo is the MVP of every fight, and the power of friendship. Oh, there's no collab then? It doesn't sound like it. He's live. What's up, Vibes? Hope all is well, homie. Yeah, it's going well. I've just been busy with work, or I should say studying for my job. Hold on, I kind of want to look at something. I'm not sure if it's... I want to make sure my thing's like not skipping frames. Is my thing skipping frames occasionally when I do that? Yeah, it is. That's so weird. Sorry about that. I also need to get a new computer. I am planning on getting a new computer, ideally before the end of the year, now that prices have kind of chilled out with computers, because my computer's legit like 9 years old. I think I've said that at least 10 or 15 times since I last streamed. Reeker has had a pretty nice formula with challenges that you use your NFT character to basically give you multiple free NFTs. So free money, maybe Veve should take notice. Disney D, a great start. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, it's up to the licensors whether they want to give additional NFTs, right? I don't see any reason why Veve wouldn't allow themselves to give like Veve NFTs or maybe NFTs that are exclusive to like the Veve license and have that piggyback off of other licensors. Not sure if there's something written in their contract that maybe they can or can't do that, because that will influence the pricing, right? That could cause, you know, they're like, hey, Veve's gonna get people a, maybe not a V logo, but maybe just like a V. If you complete this challenge, if you own this NFT and you complete these challenges, you get a V logo airdrop to you. You know, those prices will pump up, but then after the airdrop is done, the prices will, you know, plummet. That's always what happens. Not sure if the licensors will like or dislike that. I have no idea, but yeah. Again, at the end of the day, it's up to the licensors whether they want to add some weird gamification or airdrops, or hopefully they just tell Veve like, hey, we have all these NFTs. You can just do whatever you want with them. Drop them however you want. I don't know. And price would go down 42 times. Hopefully we see more users soon. I don't see floor prices as accurate as we could get some news or an influx of new users. And parabolic who go, yeah, I just like stumbled that last sentence. The main issue with Veve is like, we just simply don't have enough users on the platform. I don't know how many actual KYC users we have, but last I heard it was like less than 100K. I think it's like a bit closer to like 50 or something. I have no idea if that's true or not. I think it's still like, I think we're still trying to figure out like how many actual KYC users that we have on the platform. Let's just say it's not nearly as many as we thought it was initially. But you know, after seeing all this, it's like we are still insanely early. Like if you thought we were early in 2021, like we are still early. Like I said before, I do think Veve is way ahead of its time. Like the economy is not ready for something like Veve yet. Culturally, I don't think, you know, the world is ready for Veve yet. And it could take a while. But, you know, the earlier you get in the game, the better, right? That's why we're all here. So yeah, it's unfortunate to see, you know, something like this happen. You know, things that were going for, actually probably this is more accurate, right? Because this has been around for a while. It's unfortunate to see something like this happen, you know, on Veve, but it is what it is. I mean, the Givenchy logo going up to like 15K at one point, and it's just completely fallen off since then. But that's just the market, right? It's super volatile. We thought we had more users than we did. Fake gems, all kinds of stuff. All the new platform stuff that you have to deal with, unfortunately. But I think all that stuff is gonna shake itself out. in the near future. The pump after Vader drop basically doubled my vault in 3 days, then came all the way back. Yeah, it's unfortunate. This is what it, dude, I'm right there with you. Dude, I still have my Steamboat Willie that I had from drop. You know, everyone has their regrets, right? I remember when Steamboat Willie was at like 8 or 9K on his way down, not on his way up, but on his way down. I was like, dude, should I just sell this? Like, dude, it's like 9K. That's a lot of money, or a lot of gems. And I was like, no, I'll just hold on to it. I think it's going to rebound. And, you know, it didn't, which is fine. Yeah, could I have sold my Steamboat Willie at 9,000 gems, waited 9 months, 10 months, and buy 2 waltz with that amount of money? Yeah, but no one knew it was going to dip down this far. It is what it is. But I think in the grand scheme of things, I don't think it mattered that much. I mean, the prices are pretty damn cheap right now. I mean, I don't think it's... certain things have never been this cheap before. Hey, Vibes, hope you're not getting too overwhelmed with work, but glad to see you back. Any luck on the drops yet? Dude, I've had the worst luck on drops recently, especially any comic. Miles Morales, I wasn't like, oh, I could get it. No, I knew I wasn't going to get it, mostly due to my internet, but also because the absurdly low mints. But, dude, like, the last 4 10K comics that have been, like, pretty contested, right? There was the Amazing Fantasy 15 comic that was 10K that I didn't win that. The more recent first appearance of, oh my gosh, Mary Jane, that was 10,000 mints, didn't land that. There was 2 other 10,000 mints that were actually like pretty good and ended up just not winning them. I could probably find them on my phone. Maybe a little bit faster than but so far, honestly, I'm like 0 for 4 when it comes to, oh, I forgot to log in. I'll just do it over here really quick. I've been 0 for 4 on the 10,000 mint comic drops, so. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's see. Forgot about the 2FA. Oh no, it's doing that thing. It's doing that thing where you can't log in. Venom, the 10K drop. Yeah, I didn't land that either. Yeah, it's doing that thing. I'm gonna have to reset my password, which is obnoxious. I hate it when you have to do that. Like, you click the confirm button and it just won't let you, Yeah, SR Miles Morales on drop yesterday. Oh, you got the SR, dude? That's nuts. If it was you would flip and use points for partners and Elsa, or just hold. I'm leaning towards partners, but Miles SR has just 160 total versus 4,000 partners. Yeah, to be quite frank, I probably would have gotten the partners. If I had to like sell it and buy something immediately, it would probably be the partner statue, because if anything is going to get utility, it's going to be the partner statue in the grand scheme of things. And honestly, I don't know a lot about Miles. I do know Miles Morales is going to be the future of Spider-Man, because I know sounds like Marvel wants it to go that way. But to be quite frank, I probably would have sold it for partners. If I could like 1-for-1 it, right? If you were able to sell it right away. But dude, I mean, congrats on that. That's insane. That's not financial advice, by the way. I just, if I was in your boat, if I won it on drop, I probably would have sold it. But that's my situation though, right? It's because I don't have a partners. All right, let's give this one more try. Oh, now it works. Thanks, Veve. What's this? All right. There was another 10,000 mint. I think it was the Venom, but there was another 10,000 mint that I didn't get. How many of these mariachis are there? That's what I want to know. Okay, this is bright. Where's like the total mints? So 800. Okay, so 8,000. Dude, there's quite a lot of these mints. Oh, this is the secret rare. Okay. So 800. Yeah, there's actually quite a few of these. How many is that? That's got to be like 18,000 or something. I couldn't log in right before the Morales drop. Oof, that sucks, dude. That sucks. But Big A, again, congrats on winning the Miles Morales. That's a big deal. Hey, what's up, Vibes? Veve? Yeah. Avengers 4? What about it? Oof. Did any of you guys watch She-Hulk? Any of you guys I shouldn't be laughing, but any of you guys watch the She-Hulk show? Or the Rings of Power? Dude, both of those shows are something else. House of Dragon is good. Those other two shows, I just couldn't. I just couldn't. There were some things I liked about She-Hulk, but I don't know. I don't even know where I was going with that. But overall, I wasn't a huge fan of it. I thought the writing was kind of lackluster, but I'm across the pond and was able to land 2 yesterday, SR and UR, so I'm kind of questioning how many users we actually have, especially when Dino got one on rebound for a 3K mint drop. Yeah, that's, I mean, don't get me, we have more than enough users. I mean, if people aren't landing, I mean, I'm not landing 10K mint drops or 10K mint comics. But if you're across the pond, I mean, do you have like fiber internet? Like, is your internet pretty fast? And did you use 2 different phones to get the SR and the UR? That's kind of crazy, Shankster. They ended up getting 2 on the drop. House of Dragon is great, but I wasn't able to wrap up She-Hulk or Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Rings of Power is legit. Game of Thrones for kids. I fell asleep in 10 minutes. I'm actually watching the Miles Morales movie Into the Spider-Verse. It's on Amazon. I do need to watch that. I have yet to watch like Into the Spider-Verse and all those movies. I still haven't seen them. I heard they're great. And I do want to like learn more about Miles Morales and all that stuff. Like, I know he's a cool ass character, but yeah, but dude, Rings of Power is, ugh, it's just bad. So bad. And She-Hulk, that finale is just, I just don't know. Just not sure how much the writers really want to self-insert themselves like into the show and the MCU. It's kind of crazy. I know it's like somewhat in line with what She-Hulk's known for in the comics, where she like jumps out of the panels and does kind of like some like fourth wall breaking stuff, but I don't know. Still wasn't a huge fan. Big A, that SR Miles was my first SR drop. Amazing time to finally get my first SR. Dude, that's a great time to get it. My first SR drop, I think, was Shark Bite, the Myrmicorno, like actual SR collectible. I've gotten 3 SR comics and 1 SR collectible so far. My one and only SR collectible that I've gotten is the, yeah, Shark Bite. And I think I sold that for like 200 gems or something like that. I mean, that was, or 350, whatever it was back in the day. And yeah, the 3 comics, I think I've held all of my secret rare comics. I don't think I've sold any of them. I think I've held every one. Danny Donuts, yeah, it's at 3.8888K. Hood Squirrel. That's awesome. Looks cool, and I've seen the animation. I saw someone like tweet out an animation of the Miles Morales, and it like looked really, really good. Let's see, where's my? Can I organize it by rarities? Artist proof. You guys see that? Artist proof. What's that? I forgot my other 2 secret rares are on my other phones. So I do remember I have an Avengers 4. I have first appearance Thanos, secret rare. And then I have another secret rare. I forgot which one, to be honest. I forgot what the other secret rare is. I'll have to like log into that account and remember. But I do have those. I got like the SR Thanos and the SR Avengers 4. Both of those drops are like 2 weeks apart, and I ended up getting an SR on both. I was pretty surprised. So far, this is probably the comic I'm most proud of. Not most proud of, but the coolest comic that I have, a 777 first appearance Gambit. I do like that. I've actually had a couple people make me offers on it. Just not high enough that I would want. Like someone offered me like 50 gems and someone else offered me something else. And I mean, for that low, I'd rather just hold it. I do like this cover a lot, even though it's not an important comic or a special comic, but just the fact that it has Wolverine and the majority of the X-Men, I do like that a lot. Oh, I forgot the feed doesn't work on here. I was gonna like, dude, you know what? You know what'd be the funniest thing? If the feed just worked on Veve, like the beta, and we have like a bunch of users, I could probably just make an entire stream just looking at the feed and just making fun of people and leaving comments and people trolling me and people putting up funny stuff that I read on stream about me. Do giveaways, all that stuff. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I mean, you see that a lot with like Twitch streamers and stuff like that. Like I think there's literally like YouTube and Twitch streamers that all they do is just go through Twitter. People say, hey, look up this hashtag or look at this thing, or on YouTube, look at this video. That's like all they do is just react to stuff. I want to do more than just react to content, but yeah, on 2 different devices, but no, my internet is basic. Dude, that's so strange. I'm surprised you're able to land it. Dude, I haven't been able to like land shit for like a while. I'm trying to legitimately think of like the last drop that I've won. That was actually like competitive, not like, oh, I won a, you know, Wolverine or whatever, you know, Old Man Logan comic, because that's still in the store. Mine was SR Spidey, and then I decided to sell it December 2021. Dude, executive speak, you could have not sold it at a better time. Legit. You know, in hindsight, it just makes sense. Like once there was a certain point where I told myself where I'm like, all right, if someone hears a Veve, how many people are gonna get on Veve and buy a Steamboat Willie for $10,000, or go on Veve and buy an SR Spider-Man for $40,000 or gems? At that point, you're like, maybe now's the time to sell it. If it hasn't been bought yet, you know, maybe now's the time. Check out the market really quick. Is there anything to snipe? Kind of feel like sniping a comic. If there's any good comics. Oh, we could get a good one? No. Dude, I'm pissed. I still have like 10 of these. Marvel Spotlight, first appearance of Ghost Rider. I still have like 10 of these, and I think I bought them all for like 33 gems. Like above 30. It was like between 30 and 33 gems, and now it's almost a third of that price. Sold for 20K 3 weeks before it was 100K. Okay, well that was the floor. The floor was 100K. I don't think there was actually any sales at 100K. Honestly, I don't think there was any sales between like 35 and 100. Like, I think that was just the next highest, and I don't think there was actually any sales, as far as I know. But I really can't complain too much. Hadn't made that much money in one sale in my life, so it is what it is. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. What's dumping right now? That's what I want to know. Floor price all-time highs. No, I see the top losers. What's losing right now? Ooh, Donnie. Wow, Donnie's actually getting to like buyable prices. For the longest time, this thing was always like 100K, right? I feel like for the longest time, like this was always just like a meme price. Like, yeah, like $750,000. Okay, it's actually been down here for a while. No, maybe not. Is that 80? Dude, are Donnie holders, are they paper handing right now? For 19K? Come on. Don't we all know Donnie's a grail? If Donnie's a grail, what are people doing? Clearly. I've been saying this for a while, that Donnie is not a grail. It's a meme, super low mint. It is what it is, but who knows? For something like Donnie, all you really need is like one like semi-celebrity to like buy it and start like flaunting it. I'm talking like when Veve's big, and then it just like takes off. Like that's literally all you need. You just need, I don't know, who probably likes Donnie, like LeBron James. If you had like LeBron James just buy this, buy Donnie, and then he was like, hey, like look at this cool pony. And people are like, oh, what's that? He's like, oh, it's on, I don't know, it's on Veve. And then people start going on there and buying Donnies. Like, it could happen, you know? Harley Quinn, dude, how is Harley Quinn crashing? Everyone loves Harley Quinn. There was the airdrop Harley Quinn stuff on DC Bat Cows. We were talking about Bat Cows earlier, Execu Speak. Do you have a Bat Cow? It's actually, you know, to be honest, it's actually been a pretty good investment. Bat Cows. I'm actually really glad I bought two, because I sold one for like $650, so I made more than double my money. Or was it $650? Maybe it was like $550 or something like that. I don't remember it being that high, but it was more than I paid for it. And then all the airdrops and stuff. I think I've honestly made probably about $150 to like $180 in airdrops alone, just from holding my Bat Cow. And that's just airdrops, not like the cows themselves. 1971 Ghost Rider on market. Ooh, is that the year it came out? Whoops, wrong button. Probably easier to check it this way. So you said 1971, $21,000. What year did this come? I'm assuming 1971, right? Yeah, 1971. That's why. $2,000 is just too much. I can't do that. I don't have that many gems. How many gems do I have? I think I have like 600. All right, 500. Just shy of 500. So really can't buy much. I'm just holding on to it right now, to be quite honest. Liquidity seems to be king right now. Well, Donnie at 19K, I saw someone buy a Ben UR for 666 for 666 gems. Really? Did someone like misprice it? Or you mean like they bought his 666 mint? I actually did at one point, but I sold mine around 600 or so. I haven't bought back in, but I only bought one. Yeah, I was honestly this close to just buying one and being done, but I ended up buying a second one. I think like 10 or 15 minutes before the like drop date or whatever closed, or whatever like the cutoff time was to buy Bat Cows. And I was like, gosh, should I get another one? I'm like, you know, I might as well get two, because I remembered the mistake I made on what's it called? HRO. My plan with HRO literally from the beginning was like, I'm gonna buy packs, I'm not gonna open them, I'm gonna wait for the price to go up, and I'm gonna sell it. And I'm like, I have no idea how successful this stuff is gonna be, but I bought one pack and I'm like, you know what, should I buy more? Like, should I just buy 10? I'm like, I'll buy one more. So I bought 2 packs, and I think I ended up just holding them and holding them. And I told myself, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna hold these for like a long time. You know, I think HRO is gonna do pretty well. I ended up selling both of them for like, I think 400 or something like that, when I could have sold them for like 800 at one point, like the day after. So yeah, there were some people out there that probably bought 10 for $500 and sold all 10 of those for $8 grand and made, you know, including fees and all that stuff, probably like $7,200 off that, which is absolutely crazy. No, it's 666 gems. Was shocked Ben was that low. The UR Ben Riley. Are we talking about the same thing? You are. Holy moly. You weren't kidding. 700 gems for an ultra rare Ben Riley. This is crazy. And Ben Riley, I feel like is like number 3, right? When it comes to like popular Spider-Man. It goes like Peter Parker, Miles Morales, I would say, then Ben Riley. I could be wrong. I don't know. I know Ben Riley's been around much longer than Miles Morales. Because I heard Ben Riley is like literally a clone in a way of Peter Parker, but just like slightly different. Or like, I don't remember like what made him different than Peter Parker, but yeah, that's crazy, dude. 666 gems. Yeah, dude, just more recently, it's just been really bottoming out. So my Marvel Comics #1 SR near the top and started stacking for MCP and value started tanking. Yeah, dude, that's rough. I mean, dude, just the fact that you sold it at the top. I know everything is relative, but I mean, if you still have any gems left over from that, that's awesome. So the last mints for me will be the most wanted later, since in the future Veve said that they will put a counter next to the collectibles. Last mints. Okay, so last mints for me will be the most wanted. Yeah, dude, there's definitely going to be, collectors always try to find a way to specialize in a collection, right? Something that no one else has, or something that could be valuable to another collector. Last mints is definitely a thing. You know, first mints, last mints, certain round numbers, obviously the year the thing that came out, all kinds of stuff. I know a guy that literally, I wouldn't say exclusively, but he collects all kinds of mint numbers, but he mostly goes for like meme numbers. So like 69, 420, 1337. If you're like a gamer, it stands for elite, like elite. He does 8008, which spells boob on a calculator. Just meme numbers. That's all he collects, is just meme numbers. And I think he collects other stuff too. He does like, he'll collect like a C3PO and like an R2D2, and it'll be like 1 2 3 4, and then the other one will be like 5 6 7 8 or whatever. So that's pretty cool. So selling that, I think that's pretty smart. People that want to sell stuff as like, because I do think in the future Veve will allow people to sell stuff as a package, or sell like 2 collectibles side by side. I think that'd be really cool if you're able to do that. So yeah, last mints, dude, all that stuff. I mean, to be honest, I've always been a liquidity guy. I wouldn't mind having like a couple pieces that are like really hard to sell. Like that's literally me with the first appearance Gambit comic that I have. That's 777. I'm like, all right, there's 1 or 2 pieces that I'm like, I'm willing to wait for a perfect price, but I'm not like centering my entire vault around those pieces. Like I feel like that's kind of a whales game, or someone that does have like a lot of money. I like having digital collectibles that are easily, you know, liquidated, let's say, if I want them to be. Yeah, Ben is a clone, but they're all going to be featured in the MC eventually, if I recall correctly. Yeah, that'd be cool. And if that happens, I honestly, low-key, I do like the outfit that Ben Riley has a bit more than classic Spider-Man. I just like the color scheme a bit more, and maybe because of just the stances and stuff. I mean, you can't beat the classic like 3-point hero landing stance that Spider-Man has, but dude, this looks cool. Like I love seeing this version of Spider-Man where he's like all acrobatic and doing like these weird like body contortionist like movements, because that's how I imagine him to be. Spider-Man number 130 holding strong. Spider-Man 130. Number 130? Oh, is that the Spider Buggy one? First appearance of the Spider Buggy / Hammerhead / Meme comic. No joke, I tend to get more sales if mine are either some form of 69 or adding 69 to my listing. I think so too. I try to do that. That's exactly what I did with my bat cow. There's the 69. I put, because I wanted to do 2,500 even, but I'm like, all right, I'll do 2469. Oh, you guys can't see that. There you go. It's kind of hard to see because my stupid camera's in the way. So I did 2,469. That's my price here. And this one I just did $69. I even undercut at the time for this. So yeah, 420, 60. You're not just selling your collectible. You're trying to appeal to their emotions of the buyer. You're trying to appeal to their emotions of the meme culture. You need to make them feel it in their sphincter that they want to buy this, you know? What's your collection looking like now? It's nothing amazing. I've sold off a handful of things, but there's certain things I'm just like not gonna let go. To be honest, I've never had like a big collection from the beginning. I mean, it's down a lot. Don't get me wrong. Like my collectibles is only like 2K, but I do have another phone, 2 other phones that do have no, 1 other phone that has a couple other things. My other phone I use for like memes and shit. That account I think has like 1,500 gems worth of stuff. So that one has like a UR Vader, has like 2 secret rare. Because that account, all I did was like play drops, and if I got something really good, I would just hold it. But if I got anything middle of the road or low end, I would just sell it. So yeah. So this is what I have on this account, which is 2K worth of stuff. And then this is, yeah, 1.3, so not a huge vault value, but I think once I combine everything together, it'll probably be like 5 or 6K worth of stuff. And I do plan on putting a little bit more money into Veve. The real question is like, all right, do I put it in Veve or OMI now? Because OMI's looking real cheap right about now. OMI is looking quite cheap, and with all this kind of these rumors and talks about OMI to NFT or crypto to gem, whatever it is, could be pretty nice. Now, me personally, I'm not entirely certain. Like, if Veve added OMI to NFT or literally crypto to NFT, probably crypto. I think OMI to NFT, like, there's enough people that have bought OMI at, you know, 3 zeros, 4 zeros back in the day that they could probably buy in and buy all kinds of stuff. But at the same time, if they did like crypto to NFT or like crypto to gem or whatever they end up doing, like ETH is just down so much compared to what it used to be. Like ETH was what, 4K at the beginning of this year, like towards the beginning. Now it's at like 1,300. I mean, it's down 75%, just like a lot of our collectibles. So it's just hard to imagine people hearing about Veve, knowing it exists, and then like once they do add crypto to NFT, then they are then gonna like sell all their ETH, not all of it, but you know, sell a portion of their ETH to then buy into Veve. Like Veve's low, but so is their crypto. So I don't know. But yeah, Fred, that's what my collection looks like so far for the most part. Nothing crazy, but I mean, considering that stuff is down, I mean, my vault value was looking great like 11 months ago, 10 months ago. Yeah, it was 5 figures. I was like, dude, this is great. I'm feeling great. I mean, I'm still feeling good about all this, but I mean, I'm still holding. Like, I'm not selling everything off, even though it was probably smart to do at any point in the last 9 months. What the hell were we looking at? We were looking at, oh yeah, biggest losers. Top losers. Oh, it's already pulled up. That's why. Oof. UCI Italy. Dilophosaurus. It's actually gone up a little bit. It was at 210 and then it kind of poked its head up above 500. I don't know if that's just delistings. It's hard to tell on something like this, or if people are like genuinely buying up. Like I said, I need to talk with OMI the Clown and ask him what these, what do you call these volume things down here are, because it doesn't seem to marry up. Like, I don't know if these are actual sales or like what is going on down here, but it's hard to tell. I feel like I need to actually like move my camera. I feel like my camera is actually taking up like too much space. What if that helps a bit? Maybe put myself up here. Was I always in the top right corner? Dude, it's honestly been so long since I've streamed. Like, I don't know when is like the last time. Or was I always like in the bottom left? Now I need to move my, what's it called? My chat overlay. Was it always like this? You guys need to remind me. All right. This looks I think this looks a bit better. OG Devil Bunny. This was actually, I don't know if you guys know, this was the, I think this is the very first collectible I ever bought off the store. Was the OG Devil Bunny on my main account. It's like the first collectible I ever bought. This was after I sold my Walt, and then I just wanted to experience the market. So I was buying random stuff, and I think the very first thing I bought was an OG Devil Bunny. So this was back in, I think like late October or late November. I bought him. Yeah, I think I bought him like late November. I held him for like 2 weeks or so and sold him like up here or something like that. You know, made a few gems. I was just trying to buy relatively cheap stuff and just see how the market reacted. Ultra? Macabre? Oof, dude, it's gonna be. Are any of you guys going to? I think I've asked this like twice already, but decon, dude, it's gonna be so awkward if there. It's gonna be so awkward if there's a drop in the morning for an independent artist and it's like not great and it doesn't sell out in the store. And I'm at the convention and the independent artist is literally like 15 feet away from me. Like, oh, you guys going for my drop, right? And I'm like, I don't know if I want to spend $70 on this iceberg lettuce. Hinanu, what's up, dude? Thank you so much for the $10 dono. I honestly really appreciate it. Thank you. And I'm really glad to see all of you guys again. Choo Choo, Hinanu, Execu Speak. All you guys. I'm kind of scrolling up through chat to kind of remember who else is here. Yeah. So that's the only thing I'm like kind of that's the only thing I'm kind of nervous about is like going to decon. All the independent artists are there like, oh, you guys are gonna play my drop, right? And I'm like, I don't know, dude. I only have 500 gems. I don't know if I want to spend 70 gems on your thing. I'm sure they'll understand. Batgirl. Twilight Mothman. I used to like these Kripkins, and I still kind of do. Some Kripkins, I did like the Kripkins. There was one, what was the one? I really like the Cosmic Cthulhu. And you know what I think is a sleeper, guys? Only because I'm a nerd and I like this stuff. Is this. First off, all the Call of Cthulhu stuff is discontinued. I'm just a big nerd. I like this kind of stuff. I'm not like huge into Cthulhu, but I do like, you know, Necronomicons and all that kind of stuff. And that's exactly what this book is. And there is some like weird utility that I think was gonna happen with this book at a certain point. Dude, this thing was 70 gems, 60 gems at one point. I would have bought it at 60, to be quite honest. Maybe if it was a bit cheaper, but now that it's like up to 90, I don't know now. But I actually low-key kind of like this, just for personal sake. It's not even like investing advice. It's like I kind of like the Necronomicon. Average price. How many mints of these are these? And there's only 1924 mints, so it's not like there's a ton of these. And I like the fact that you can like open the book and read the inside, or at least like There's some Easter eggs like when the pages were opening. I know Veve Vault did like a cool like Easter egg thing with it. I couldn't care less about the Cthulhu idols or whatever it is. I also do think like the Cosmic Cthulhu is probably the best looking Cryptkin. I do like that one a lot. If it'll load, there it is. Executive Speak. Hey artist, I like your work. Hey artist, I like your work. I just don't like losing 80% of your thing's value in the first 5 minutes. True. True. And I like how you thought this out. You made it about them, right? Or you just like about their item. Like, hey, like I just don't want to lose the value. Like I'm just gonna like not buy it. It's like, yeah, dude, like I just don't like losing 50 gems immediately. Like hold up $50. I'm just gonna take it. That's what's gonna happen if I buy your NFT. If you're willing to pay me the difference of what your NFT is, I'll be happy to buy it. It's cool. It was eventually animated. It's still animated, right? It's not like they animated it and like took it away. I don't know. And this is me because I like D&D and all that kind of stuff. So like this whole Cthulhu-esque or like the Necronomicon book, I do like it. It's cool. I'll buy it eventually. I think 90 gems is probably still a bit too high, but if it goes down to like 50, I'll probably buy it for 50. There's very few things on the app that I'm just like, I like the look of this and I want it and I'll buy it. Like most things that I look at most things as an investment, to be honest. Oh, with the exception of some comics. Like I was just showing some comics earlier that I was like, oh, I like the look of this. Comics I think are kind of exception. I would say collectibles. Let's say that. There's certain collectibles that I'm willing to buy just because they look cool and I want to collect them. Comics, I'm like, all right, this looks cool. I like it. I'm gonna buy it, like whatever. But collectibles is kind of a different story. Okay, it wasn't for a while. Now it is. I'm a big Army of Darkness fan, so it was cool. Army of Darkness, what's that? Is that a like Cthulhu thing? But Darknet. 1994 horror fantasy series. Army of Darkness. Interesting. What is that? Is this gonna be a movie I'm gonna watch? Oh, okay. I'm definitely getting like Hobo with a Shotgun vibes with this. Dude, there were so many of these like good like movies like this back in like the 90s and 80s. Like I really miss these like kind of movies, to be honest. Yeah, I need to watch this. Army of Darkness, I need to watch it. Third Evil Dead movie, they kind of gave up on the horror and made the horror comedy, and it was great. Okay, I'll have to. I mean, I'm literally have it on this other tab, and I'm watching a bit of it. Yeah, I'll pull it over for you guys so you guys can see. This is what I'm looking at. Yeah, there's a point right here. So he's got a shotgun, but like there's like the Necronomicon, right? I assume. We're like chasing him. Hell yeah. Yeah, this looks cool. I need to watch this. And that's another thing too. I'm actually planning on starting a D&D group soon, in person with a group of friends. I've been talking about it forever. Again, I've been busy with work. I do want to do like probably like a once a month like D&D group thing with like potentially other Veve content creators. It's a lot of fun. If you guys have not played, it's a ton of fun. And if you've been curious, it's probably good to watch. I know at least like half a dozen content creators that are like, yeah, I'm down to play if you put it on, which I've just been too busy to do. Or at least there's content creators I know that would be interested in joining. Imagine F.A. Ash from Army of Darkness animated with his chainsaw. Yeah, I would like that. I'd be all over that. Also, any Futurama stuff may not do well, but I'd collect the set so fast. Yeah, dude, I used to watch, I'd watch Futurama like whenever it was on. Like, I'd never go out of my way to watch it, but if whenever it was on and I was like flipping through the channels back in the day, I would stop and watch it. I remember Fry, who was the main character. I forgot that girl with one eye. I forgot her name. But I know she was voiced by the woman that was in Married with Children. Also, Bender. Bender was hilarious. Bender is the... I don't know. He's the Rick in Rick and Morty, in a way, right? Trying to remember who else. There's a few other characters that were pretty good too. The professor was funny. I remember this like little like dark or like black like alien thing that would like eat everything, and then it would poop out this like tiny piece of poop. But it would weigh like 1,000,000 pounds, but it was like this like infinite fuel source that they would use to like fly the ship or something crazy like that. I think it was something like that. But I did like Futurama. There was some certain tropes or like episodes I do remember like pretty fondly, but I never watched it like fanatically. Did you hit Miles Morales on drop? No, I did not. VV Vibes live. What's up, Dino? How you doing, dude? My baldy brother. Dude, I am Nibbler. Yes, Nibbler. Yeah, you remember Nibbler. Yeah, Dino, my bald brother. Dude, are you excited for DCon? Dude, I know, were you there in the Twitter spaces? You're always in Twitter spaces, Dino. So hopefully you heard David and Dan talk earlier. Dude, they got me hyped for DCon. Like, there's gonna be like an after party. I heard they're gonna give bald people like 20 VV cards. That's what I heard. And they're gonna make this huge deal out of it. Dude, I'm stoked. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, he pooped pure dark matter. I like it. I like it. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna get myself some more Maker's Mark. I'll be right back. Just give me a sec. 1 minute. I'm back. Yep, and we're gonna kick it. Yes, sir. Dude, you and Trevor on your late night spaces are hilarious. I've heard from my friend that like you and Trevor have just been like shooting the shit like most nights on Twitter spaces, just having fun, which is really cool. So yeah, I do want to be part of those more. Dude, I do not know what's wrong with my Twitter. Every time, dude, I'm on Twitter on my phone. I get in the space, and like the first couple of times I talk, it works fine. Then there's like a certain point where like it disconnects or just something weird happens, and I try to talk and it just doesn't pick up my mic. And I disconnected like my earbuds, like all kinds of. I've tried everything, and it just like nothing was working. It was so weird. Send link. Yeah, hold on. Might have to just do Discord because again, remember this. I'm on OBS. I'm not on. Just get on Discord and then I'll call you. And I'll try and put your beautiful face on screen. It might take me like a full minute, but Yeah, you'll have to get on Discord because I'm on OBS. I was contemplating doing this stream on StreamYard and then just asking people like, hey, whoever wants to stop by can. But I see you, Dino. All right, let me call you. Dino.
Yo, what's up, bro?
How you doing? How you doing? We can hear you. I just it might just. Is your camera off or is my thing just lagging? All right, I don't know what. Yeah, I can. All right, now I can barely hear you. There we go. My camera is gonna be all.
What's up?
It's not gonna work because it's. The hell?
Can't hear anything. Hope your stream is awesome.
Can't hear me? That's so weird.
Yeah, you can hear nothing. What's up?
Yeah, dude, that's so weird.
What the hell's up with my audio?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, there it is. What's up?
Yeah, I guess my push to talk is on. Sometimes there's a couple games I play where I play on Discord, and so there's like push to talk, but.
Yo, is my camera on?
It doesn't look like it.
Yeah, it's chilling. I'm just sitting on my couch, so like bad lighting.
Yeah, that's fine. We can just have you talk in the background. People can hear you.
I was just saying what's up, dude. I saw you were streaming.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I didn't have anything going on tonight. The next 2 nights I'll be out with friends and probably drinking a lot. Just been mostly busy with work, but I'm just...
You should definitely stream then.
Oh, live stream like while I'm out and about?
No, just live stream when you're back after you've already drank a lot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. We'll have to see how that goes. But I'm drinking.
This Veve app is pissing me off.
This is shit. Dude, I'll join you and Trevor just talking shit about Veve and like frolic fudding, like all the investments.
Dude, the funny thing is like I don't know what happened, dude. I think we just realized we have the same like shit talking personality. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I guess I have
like,
the same kind of humor for sure.
Yeah, so we just like, I mean, Trevor is different than me, right? I still have a ton of Veve stuff, right? But I've always been that way where I just like, I don't mind to talk shit because like, I'm just like, I'm just chilling,
Mm-hmm.
And like, if it hurts my bag, it hurts my bag. I'm like, honestly, I feel like honesty is better, So like, I don't really view it like, yeah. So I don't know. I was just having fun.
Oh, I've always been, you know me, I've always been that way. I've always been honest about if something is just like not worth it, or if I think like something is not gonna work out the way people think. Like just earlier, people were like, oh, like is MCP gonna bring in a bunch of new people? I'm like, not really. Like it might incentivize some people to use like the gems they already have, or maybe some people like put in a few extra bucks, but
yeah,
it's not like we're gonna double our users because now you get points for stuff. Like
no, I don't think that's the catalyst to bring users, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they have marketing planned, so we'll see what happens, right?
Yeah, I'm excited to see because honestly, I've said this before. I've been saying this for like 6 months. I'm like, we need more people on the app and more money. Like literally, both of those things just solve everything. Like if we can just
not be till the next, overall market bull run. You know what I mean? To where people feel more happy, right, and more liberal with their money.
Yeah, dude, I've heard like this market is not looking too hot. Like it could stay the same or worse over the next like 6 to 9 months. Like, yeah. I've heard all kinds of stuff, and that's kind of what I said about just Veve in general, just being like way ahead of its time, not just like economically, but just culturally too, right? Like even if the market was doing relatively okay, not like we're in like some massive bull run like January, but just even if it was just kind of hanging steady, right?
Well, yeah, it's so new. You're already gonna have that too,
Yeah, I mean, we're basically in like Bitcoin when it was in like 2008 or something like that. Like it's still so early.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Did you get your Bat Cow airdrop today?
Yeah, I got this stupid fucking cupcake. So, like, it was so funny. Me and a bunch of people in Discord were like, "Wait, we waited a whole week for a common cupcake." I'm like, "Yeah,
a common cupcake."
So I sold that. Like by the time I got it, it was already like $17 on the market. So
Oh,
I
yeah,
just
they're
I
$8
just
right now.
yeah, I just floored mine for 15. I'm like, dude, I know it's gonna go deeper, so I'm like, I'm gonna undercut the floor by like $2. Someone bought it, sure enough, within like 5 minutes. And yeah, I bet, like you said, you said it's what, $8 right now?
That's $8. The only one that isn't hurting like too bad is the legendary. Like I think I actually saw it lower earlier than it is now.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like Veve 2.0, right? Like everything else is shit except for the highest rarity thing, and then that's the only thing that's like worth any value.
Yeah.
I mean, the other things are not bad. I mean, the
I
one
don't
and
know,
only.
you know, it doesn't function. Some things function like Veve and some things don't. It's actually, it's interesting, but like that one is holding its own. Like it was lower and now it's actually like higher. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. It's different. Some of them are definitely a lot lower than if you sold early. Like,
Yeah. Do you still have a bat cow, or did you buy one? I thought you passed on bat cows, or do you still have one?
No, dude. So I actually ended up selling it at in the 400s, like 420. I sold my district, and then I ended up buying back in. Actually one at the. I actually ended up buying more. Because,
oh really? Okay.
Yeah, because I keep seeing the project deliver, and so it's impressing me. You know what I mean? Like.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I've been impressed. It just keeps delivering, and so no, I actually bought back in, and I have 2 now.
That's awesome. Are the 2 that you got, are they like pretty? Did you buy them based off of price, or was it just like purely looks?
No,
or
no, I was floor surfing.
Yeah, floor surfing.
Yeah,
you were
I just wait for people to undercut the floor hard, and then I buy.
Yeah. Dude, the floor is actually pretty high for them. They're like $450. That's the cheapest bat cowl you can get right now, and you know they were $300 box price.
Usually at $450 they sell too. I think it's just because of all the Harleys today, so people are watching that maybe more. You know.
Yeah, but I mean, like, just the fact that the floor is 50% higher than like the box price, right? Like, I feel like, so like if you bought any bat cowl, like I bet even a crappy looking one, you could probably put it up for $3.99 and it would sell. Like you would make some profit.
I think if you put it up for $450, it would sell. That one won't be there tomorrow, probably.
Yeah, and I kind of like holding these because, like I said, it's literally a project you only have to pay attention to like maybe a couple times a month, if that.
Yeah,
and you get airdrops. You just have to be aware that there's an airdrop, and they usually let you know like a day or two before something's gonna happen, so you just kind of prepare. And then I mean, I sold literally every airdrop I've gotten. I think I sold within an hour. Like if I was available, I got it, I sold it. You know, the Batman.
It's a money printer, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's like dividends, right? In stocks. It's like
it's a Batman money printer.
Yeah, it's like I'm just holding this because that's what I wanted to do, was like, because I have my bat cowl up for 2,500 right now, and someone actually approached me and offered me 1,500 for it, and I'm like, nah, I think I can get a bit more, because honestly all the other ones with like the little headlamp thing, because I have like a little infrared sensor thing at the top.
Oh dude, those are worth a lot more.
Yeah, because that's a 1% thing. I'll put it up on stream so you can see it here in a few seconds. And yeah, like that's a 1% thing. Like there are people on the market that are buying like a lot of the 1 and 2% like trait bat cowls right now. And I think mine actually looks pretty cool.
A headlamp, I think it's like at least $1,000, right?
Yeah, I've actually seen, and my friend follows the, like, I think it's called Bot Cowl. It's a Twitter thing, and it actually tracks all the sales.
Yeah.
I
don't know what the name is. Let me look it up.
I think it's Bot Cowl, and so he tracks all of the sales that happen with the bat cows. I don't know how he gets the information, but he does. And like I see the headlamp ones. He usually messages me whenever there's like a headlamp sale, and I've seen some go for like, you know, 1,800, 2,000. Ones that look probably on par, maybe a little bit worse than mine, just like aesthetically. I mean, I really like the look of mine. Like black and purple is such a great combo, and he offered me 1,500. I'm like, I'll probably pass for now. Like I'll let you know if I change the price like up or down.
Yeah.
But if I did sell it for, I'd probably be willing to part with it for like 2K and just buy another cow for like 450 and just take the rest and put it into Veve or put it into something else, right?
Dude, I honestly just keep buying cows right now. I'm at 2. I might keep DCAing. It is called Bot Cow.
Yeah.
Dude, it's, like you said, it's like a dividend, dude. It just like there's a freaking airdrop every once in a while. It's just like, oh, here's some money, here's some more money. And I'm like, all right, cool, like thanks.
Yeah, I mean, some people are like, for some of the people that are in the community, like this is their first like NFT project, right? Or maybe they just see the potential in it of bat cows, and they're officially partnered with DC, and there's kind of something going on with the comics and some other things. And yeah, I mean, I really liked it for like the roadmap and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually collected the fandoms though. Those are like the only ones that I really like. And I know
I've been looking at those.
Dumb, but they're like little floppy. They kind of just remind me of being a kid, you know, like in the lame ass computers we had, you know.
I generally don't know why my marketplace isn't like loading anything other than bat cows, like the pictures.
Probably because look at the top. There's like filters. You know what I mean? Like maybe you're filtered just to bat cows.
No, I just switched it. Like it's not even like loading pictures. Like I'm on the. I think it's just my computer's being weird. Computer's old as fuck.
Yeah, I need to buy another Harley Quinn. I sold mine today early. I'll just buy one, just like, you know, the common one or whatever, in case something happens with it, you know? Yeah,
I'm still trying to figure out what the hell they're gonna do with these Gotham City district things. You know what I mean? Like what is the point of those?
I've been actually like researching a lot, like learning. So those are that's like the place that you live in, like in their metaverse that they're gonna have. That's your district, is what they call it. And so your cows, like if you pull up your cows, they match your district, right? So like the last number of your cow matches the number of your district.
Yeah.
And if you have your cow and your district matching, like if you got it airdropped to you and you held it, or if you buy another one, I'm guessing, you're a general or like a higher level ranked cow in your district. Whereas if your district doesn't match, you're not a high rank.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I haven't matched them up. Like the cow because I had 2 cows. I sold one for like, I think like 500, maybe it was like 450. I forgot the price. Yeah. And that was my underground. And this upper Gotham is the one that matches the purple and black. So I held that, which is why I'm selling the underground, because it connects to a cow that I already sold.
Underground district anymore, bat cow.
No, not anymore. Which is why I'm trying to sell the underground thing.
Yeah. I don't have a district, like I don't own one, so I mean maybe I'll buy one. I don't know. I mean, it seems like everything is like very well planned here, which is why I like this. So I might pick up a district just to make sure I have one. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But I don't have one currently. Right now I just have my fandoms and my cows.
Yeah, or at the very least just buy the 2 that match your cows number wise, and then just stop there. Like you don't need to buy every district, but
yeah. Well, I only own 2 cows, right? So it's like, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I like it. It impressed me, you know. So I'm like, all right, I'm back.
Yeah, it's it's definitely delivering, and I'm glad I bought 2 cows initially, because I was, you know, I told the story earlier, but like I was thinking back to the HRO, that initial card drop. Remember those packs?
That was crazy, dude.
Those packs were going for like $800, and I remember
that was insane.
And I could have bought 10, but I was like, I bought one, and then like literally as the drop was happening, I bought one. I'm like, should I buy another? I'm like, all right, I'll buy one more.
Yep.
And I had no idea I was gonna go up to $800. So I'm like, there's probably some people out there that bought 10 for 500 and sold all of them for like 750, 800. So those people literally made like $7,000 in profit. I'm like, good God. Like,
yeah,
I mean, all within a couple days.
Bandit on that first HRO drop, dude.
Yeah, and since then I have honestly have not paid attention to HRO. I think I might have $50 worth of just like random digital collectibles on there. I still have the physical stuff. Like I really like the physical cards.
I still mess around with it, but I mean like my Hero's more like a little video game to me now, like and like sometimes I hope to make money on it, but I sold really, really hard into the hybrid snapshot, which is where most of my cards were, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I sold like really hard, and so I made most of my money back on that one snapshot. So
yeah.
And not by hitting the snapshot, like I haven't even got the reward yet, but like settling into it, you know?
Yeah.
So, and that's how now I'm really comfortable in Hero, just like messing around. Like I've been buying a lot of like 420s and like stupid mints that people like on Hero people don't care about. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
because it's not low. So I buy like all the dumb mints. Like I think I have a couple 8008s on here, like just stupid stuff.
The boob,
you know?
yeah. I was mentioning that earlier. Because I talk to Clever Jerk here and there occasionally, and he tells me about his stuff. So.
Oh yeah, I mean on Veve those things are expensive, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
because I bought the dude. It was crazy. I mean, I'm really happy with it, and I don't know if it will flip ever or not for profit, but I bought the only elite miles.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
Was that what rarity?
It's only rare. That's the only one that can have elite.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dude, that's cool.
So I thought it was a really good pickup for that. I was like, okay, an elite miles, like that's dope, you know.
Did you? I mean, you already know who would probably buy that for a decent amount. So, I mean, are you planning on holding it, or are you trying to find like the right buyer?
No, I mean, I'll find the right buyer, but if it's not the right buyer, then I'll just hold it. You know what I mean? Like, like it's fine either way. Like, yeah. But I just thought it was a cool piece. I was like, man, that's a really cool piece for this. Like, especially with how low mints have been going, I'm like, this is a cool piece. Like,
oh, for sure. I mean, I didn't win the miles on drop. I just kind of let it go. I was like, I'm either gonna try and buy it immediately when the drop happens, like when I feel like it's bottomed out, because I was trying to buy a couple of commons when it was like below 300, like initially, like right when the market opened. I tried to buy a couple and I just couldn't. Then it like ran up to like, I think it ran up to like 450, and then it went back down to like 300 or something. So after that, I was like, all right, I'm not touching it. It's already ran up, ran back down.
It's low, dude. Now it's back at 200, 220.
Yeah. Like my whole thing was like, I'm gonna buy it and literally flip it as fast as I can. But because I couldn't grab one, I just let it go.
Yep. Yeah, that makes sense, man. I mean, I totally get it. I got lucky and I did hit one. So on the drop,
you got the you get a common, or what'd you get? Or not a common?
Yeah, I got the common, the rare. Yeah,
the rare.
I hit it on the 4-minute rebound. I brave gated and then I hit the 4-minute rebound.
No shit, dude. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I just tried on the drop. I clicked as fast as I could, but my internet's actually like not great here. So I mean, I get like 40 or 50 ping like at the fastest, and I think when I was like testing it before the drop, it was at like 60. So there's like no way. My friend that landed the secret rare, he had like he has fiber internet and he has like 9 ping. So
he landed a secret rare. Your friend?
He landed a secret rare. I think I said in the group chat he landed a 62 secret rare.
Oh my god! Did he sell it yet?
I think he completed a set, and as far as I know, he's just holding. So
he's just holding. Dang.
Nah. I mean me personally, like I would have. I'm like, if I won one, especially like a lower mint, I'm like, dude, I would have. It would have been sold already, and I probably would have a Walt by now, to be honest.
Like I transferred into a Walt. Nice.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I don't know a lot about Miles Morales. Like, I know he's a cool character. A lot of people want to collect him and all that stuff, and he's probably the future of like Spider-Man, you know, with Marvel and all that. But dude, Walt, if there's going to be any like Disney utility and stuff like that, like Walt's going to be the guy. And there's already like an established community around Walt, right? So it's like, I'd rather just kind of buy into that.
Yeah,
that's just me personally.
No, I get it, man. It's a weird play. I think people made plays Walt into Miles, like, you know what I mean?
Really?
Like,
okay.
Oh yeah, dude. Like,
I know the mint numbers are like a big deal to people, and I totally get that. I think it's
they're low. I mean, it's ridiculously low. Yeah, it's low. It's crazy. I don't know. I would probably go the other way. I don't. It's hard because
Walt to Miles.
Yeah, just because it's so low. Like
low mint. My only thing is just because like Miles is already starting. I guess I don't know, because like Walt and Miles are like the same price right now, but like I feel like Walt's gonna have a lot of resistance because people already bought him for like really high price, right? Like he's been in the market for a while. So I do think Miles Morales can go down a bit further than Walt, you know, over the next like 3, 6, 10 months, whatever it is, right? I don't know. Plus I just want a Walt. Like I just don't care too much about Miles. I know he's a cool character. Maybe if I watch Into the Spider-Verse, maybe it'll change my mind, but
dude, you need to watch Into the Spider-Verse. It's a good movie.
Yeah, I have not seen it yet, but I've heard nothing but good things. But were you on Twitter Spaces earlier today with like Dan and David and Metaverse Life and all those guys earlier?
Sorry, I keep muting because my kids are around me. I was
No,
just listening. Like, I wasn't like talking or anything. I listened a little bit. I didn't really have. It was. I think it was kind of a longer space, so I didn't have time to listen to like all of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were like dropping little things. Like typical when you get them in a space. Like, they'll say something here or something there.
Yeah, and it's hard because it's like, you'll listen for what, 2-3 hours, and there's 15 minutes of just golden nugget information, but it's hard because you have to listen for 2 hours, like attentively to get it. So yeah, it can be tough.
Sometimes people tweet out some of the stuff, like I think Hello K tweeted a lot out. I think Crypto Show tweeted a lot out. People tweet it out, and then someone will probably do a synopsis. If there was something like crazy.
Yeah, because David was saying, he's going to be at Anaheim, and it sounds like there might be some physical collectibles involved on like a first come first serve basis. I have no idea if that's going to be like at the booth. He did mention something about like an after party on one of the days, so maybe if you like go to the after party and you do something, I have no idea.
After party. I think that's probably Saturday. There is an after party.
Yeah, I know that's established, but I don't know if that's like where you get this, because he said like there's only like 400 of certain like physical collectible, and like you can get it delivered to you, or maybe it's physically there. I don't know. He said something along those lines, so it's like wherever he is, we need to be there. I need you with me when we talk to David, so you can guilt trip him to give him his cards.
Me, bro. I feel like I'm like the least likely to get.
No, I don't think so. Like, I mean, maybe, but
watch my channel, bro. I'm probably like the most critical.
I've been MIA for like 2 months, and I'm like conservatively like critical, but
bro, you know who you want to be with. We all know you want to be with MC.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I need to be right next to him,
dude, because MC is getting one.
True. Yeah, he's probably gonna get like 5. He's probably gonna get like 5 of them.
Give him one.
Dude, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna bring a like a soft sleeve and a plastic sleeve. So right when David gives me his card, I'm be like, thank you, and I'm gonna put it in the soft sleeve first, and then in a hard sleeve, just like the HR, like right in front of him, and be like,
just to show him you're serious.
Yeah, I'd be like, dude, like I'm showing, like I'm gonna hold that for like 10-15 years. I do think it's gonna be worth a ton in the future. I'm gonna try and get a Dan Carruthers one too, or ideally both of them sign it. But dude, it's gonna be crazy.
One, like I'm hoping, but
I'm
I
not.
I don't know if you want to be next to me.
Yeah, we'll see. Or maybe they'll get it, dude. They'll probably get us confused. Maybe you get like 2, or like maybe they'll think like you're me,
dude, what if
and
I
like
go
you
up there
get one.
And say I'm Veve vibes,
and I go through Amdino, and they're like, "Get out of here! Quit fighting our stuff."
Dude, they say I'm you just to get one, and then you go to get one, and then yours is already gone.
Yeah, exactly. Marvelous Packs, penny sleeve and a top loader.
Dude, that's that's actually a good idea. I'll grab my leftovers.
Yeah, that's like I'm literally gonna have in my back pocket, and if he gives me a card, I'm gonna be like, dude, thank you. Like, and genuinely, like that's and if I get honestly the Veve logo, I'm genuinely not gonna sell it. Like, it's just I just think the utility and just having one in general is just just kind of clout in general, and that is gonna be the NFT I'm always gonna list as like 9,999,999. Follow me, Veve logo, 9999.
I heard you started a little Telegram group. I saw it posted just now, like before I got on your live stream.
Who did?
They started a Telegram group for Veve logo holders.
Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. Dude, I've never done anything on Telegram, so I'm kind of like a noob there. I don't have an account or whatever's involved there, but
it's basically just messaging. You know what I mean? It's nothing like special. Like,
cool.
Yeah, dude, no, I'm pumped. I hope I get one. I mean, obviously, right, Veve content creator, we'll see what happens, but like, if not, like, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, you can't really be mad because it's a gift, right? Like, you can't be mad at someone if they don't give you a gift or you know what I mean? Like, it's like, and I ain't gonna let it, I'm just gonna have fun, Hopefully I get one. If I don't, you don't,
Yeah, it is what it is. Do you know if I haven't spoke to Randy in a while? Do you know if he still has this? Because Randy has a Mint 41, which I think is the lowest. I don't know if
I'm pretty sure he has it. Oh, it's definitely the lowest. They always keep the sub 40s.
Yeah. Until they release them. Didn't they say they were going to release them?
Yeah, they are. They call it the first published mint, right? Yeah, that's what David calls it now.
So it's like the first edition or something where I don't know how you'd call it.
Don't talk about first editions. You're gonna trigger us, bro.
Dude, I'm already triggered from that mint change.
I'm already triggered.
I'm already triggered. That's my secret. I'm always triggered.
Dude, that was the first day me and you both were like, what the hell is respect for the Batmans mean? You're like, what about the respect for my golden moments?
Yeah, dude, we're trash. Dude, I was just mostly pissed off that they didn't update the article. Like they were missing like 7 or 8 NFTs on that article, including, you know, golden moments. And there was a couple of NFTs they just completely forgot on the list. And they did like a ghost patch like update. It didn't tell anyone. They like fixed it.
Dude,
and they didn't tell anyone.
We're gonna start frolicking, bro.
Yeah, dude, I was livid. I'm like, dude, what the hell is this? And we're making all these comparisons like, hey, David, what if I started taking your stuff and started what if I made 10,000 more mint runs of your collectible? How would you feel?
Dude, we were going so hard. That's why I'm like, am I really gonna get a logo?
Yeah, dude.
I hope so. We'll see.
Yeah, dude. And I think that's the only like oh my god, dude. Forgot his name. Not Reese, not Dan or David. Alex, Jesus Christ, I cannot believe I forgot his name. Alex, I feel like he just knows me as the guy that like interrogated him on Twitter. Remember I was asking him like about FAFE, like, well, what if like Disney releases another line of lenticular cards that's named something different with the same characters? He's like, they would all be FE. I'm like, I knew this was bullshit. And he was just like, all right, whatever. I don't even think they knew exactly what they were doing back then.
Hey, dude, initially. You know what? I'll just play up that it's my birthday that weekend. Maybe I'll get one.
Yeah, dude, I need to do the same. Be like, I'm like, dude, my brother's birthday was last week, so can you give me a card? Even though my birthday was July, like, can you just give me a card for my brother?
I mean, what they've talked about, it does make sense that they would want content, like, you know, some of their content creators there. But I think they've given it to, like, the bigger channels than ours. But we'll see what's up, you know? Like,
and from what how many, hold on. And people are we only got like 8 viewers in chat, so I can say this. As far as I heard, like David obviously has a soft spot for like collectors and stuff, and you know, people that love Veve and all that stuff. So I think like the best thing to do is like go up to him, you know, thank him, all that stuff, and then kind of talk about your collection and things that you're like holding long term. I think that's why it might be kind of difficult for you to like talk about anything like that. But like I'm gonna bring up, because I honestly still have my Steamboat Willie, like my UR that I got on drop. I held it all the way up to 10K, now all the way down to whatever the hell it's at now, like 550, which still blows my mind. And he's talked about Steamboat Willie a lot. I think that's like secretly his like one of his favorite collectibles, because he's brought it up a lot. Especially over the last couple months. So I feel like if I bring that up and talk about it, because I'm genuinely not going to sell the Veve logo. Like I mean, I'll put it up for 999 million or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those.
He won't blame you if that sells. That selfie would be nice.
He'd be like, dude, like I would take the money too. Like, actually, can you give some of that money to Veve? Like, I know we only take 2% or whatever, but can you give us a little bit more?
Can you give us a little kickback on that?
Yeah, please.
You know, dude, honestly, right now, like it's funny, I sell a ton of shit for sure, but like technically if people look at my wallet, like some of the stuff I'm holding is like bigger than still like most users, and that's what's crazy, right? Is I still talk like mad trash, like, and like I'm super critical, like, for, you know, but I'm like, I also still, like, if people actually saw my wallet, they'd be like, oh shit, like, dang, like, he's got way more than me, you know? Yeah.
Sorry, Marvelous Packs, I fixed it. Because I had push to talk on, so every time I click push to talk, it goes like burp, 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 burp. So it makes like a weird noise. So I fixed it. So now it's just voice activated, or at least it should be.
Yeah, for me, it's just like, what's the exit point, you know? And like, where do I want to put the money? So like, I don't really call myself a collector for that reason, you know? But like, I guess technically if someone took a snapshot of my wallet right now, like, it's worth a lot more than most. Like, I mean, I'm not trying, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I still hold my AF-15 SR. You know what I mean? Like,
really? Yeah, dude, what's that at now, right now?
It's like 9K or 10K.
Yeah. What was it at? I think it was at 20K, right? That was kind of like the floor.
It peaked at 20, I think.
Peaked at 20, and it kind of like chilled at like, I think it was like 18.
That was like like within a few days, I think. You know what I mean? Like, that was pretty. I think it was within a few days. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just hard because like even now, dude, remember it was like such a big thing, especially like shortly after like December and January and stuff, especially February, like all that, those first few months, like into 2020, people were getting like dragged through the mud when it comes to selling anything on the market. Like if you were public about anything, especially as a content creator, like anytime, like there was a few times where I listed like some of the lenticular cards or some of the other stuff, people were like, dude, like, why are you selling? Like they would take a screenshot or they would tell me in chat, like, hey, I saw you have a Donald Duck lenticular card up for sale. Like, hey, do you think it's going to go down? Like, is it going to sell? Like, why are you selling? Like all these questions. I'm like, whoa, dude. Like, I don't know. But even now, like I feel like if people are selling, like, I don't know, it's not as bad now as it used to be because people know like things are just bottoming out. Economy's not doing too well, and could collectors still afford all the stuff on Veve? Sure, but I don't think like collectors are looking at like alternative investments and all this like crazy stuff right now. I think they're kind of waiting for like the economy to warm up again. So
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I kind of break dance all over the floors. I just hang out there. I just live there. You know,
well, I think you found your spot. Like I think you value liquidity, and there's just like not a lot to do with it right now. Like stuff hasn't hit like the bottom yet, and you got a bunch of gems, and you're like, well, there's nothing left to do other than to kind of like, you know, make fun of like little things here and there. Like I know you're still bullish on probably certain things of Veve like in the long term, but it's like, might as well just have fun while you can. That's why I'm like laughing about a lot of stuff on Veve, and you know, freaking Ben Riley UR's at like 700 gems. I'm like, dude, that thing was at like 17K like in December. Now it's at like 700 gems. I'm like, holy moly. So
yeah, dude, I don't know. I honestly don't know how to accurately describe where I'm at. Like for me, I just go back to wallet transactions, right? At the end of the day, right? Like you just got to take like things for what they are. So like what I do is like I look at my wallet and I go, okay, I'm still holding some really big stuff. So that means there's got to be a little bit of faith in me. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, because I'm still holding it. Because if I had zero, then you would get out now. You know, maybe, but also I have zero faith and I just see better exit points, which I think is also a possibility. Which I do see better exit points. And then the other thing is, but my other factor is you got to take into account like I'm playing a different game, whereas like I'm pretty much almost all in-house money on Veve, you know? So
yeah, so am I. It's just at a much lower, you know, money amount.
So, you know, but that's what people got to see. Sometimes you don't mention that, right? Or it's not like we do it just don't mention, you can't just claim everything all the time. Otherwise it's boring, right? But like you have a different mindset, you know, when you're like, you don't feel like you're risking as much, you know? I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah. Pure Chaos just said, if David asks how many collectibles you own, you're gonna get a logo. I don't have that many collectibles. I do have another account that has more. But I have held every single secret rare comic I've landed, and I've held my Steamboat Willie. I'm trying to think of some other things like I've actually held through thick and thin for the most part. My Mickey Sorcerer's hat. I'm gonna tell him that. I'm like, I bought my Mickey Sorcerer's hat like 15 minutes after you guys announced the FAFE change, and it wasn't on the list.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna bring it up. I'm not gonna like complain about the change to him face to face. Maybe I'll get the card first, then I'll complain. But yeah, I mean that's another one I've held since I'm just gonna be like, dude, I've held all this stuff since like down 90%.
Right, it will just be what it is, right? Just go up there with MC and you're good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna find MC. I'm just gonna go up with him and Rob Stuff and you know all those guys. Just tag along with us in the back.
We'll all be kicking it together. I mean, at least I will be.
Dude,
I'll be kicking it with everyone that I know.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. Have you been to conventions before, just in general?
Not really. I mean, I went to their pre-party, but that wasn't a convention.
Yeah.
So no, not really.
Okay.
But we're close to Disney, so I'm kind of like, if I don't like it, I can go hop to Disney too.
yeah. Just chill over there. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of independent artists. Did you hear what I said earlier? I'm like, it's gonna be so awkward being at DCon. They're gonna drop some independent artists that's like literally 15 feet away from us, and just be like, "You guys are gonna go for my drop, right?" I'm like, I don't want to lose 50 gems immediately when I spend 60 gems. He's gonna be looking at us like, "Oh,
that's not gonna happen, bro. They're not gonna ask."
No, I don't think so. They're gonna be busy at their booth. I mean, there'll probably be a couple art pieces I'll buy. like from certain artists. Like
I heard they do like prizes. They did that one time,
Mhm.
like they did prizes at Decon for like people that minted like that. Like I don't know where I heard this, but
Mhm.
basically like everyone that minted, whoever had the lowest mint at Decon, like won something, you know, and like stuff like that. They made it like a game, you know, there too.
Mhm.
So who knows? Maybe we end up minting a few drops just through there, and then we lose money.
Yeah, probably. We'll lose money together. That's fine. I'm sure we'll get spotted a couple bucks by a couple people. It'll be fun. Are you actually gonna drink over there though? Like, will you have like a beer while we're there?
Yeah, I mean, if everyone's drinking, yeah, I'll have a beer.
Hey, there we go. Because I know you're not
No, I'm not really. No, I just don't enjoy it. But like, you know, if everyone's having a beer together. Like last time I went, I shared that like someone bought beers for everyone, so I took it and I drank it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's, you know, like it's polite. Did I drink the whole thing? No, I drank like half. You know, but.
Yeah.
You know, and then I bought Dan a beer because I wanted to say thank you, right? So I bought him a beer just because I thought that was like, I was like, you know, I'm gonna thank the guy. I like his app. I make a video about it. Like, it's a beer, like,
Yeah.
you know. And then Dan bought everyone shots one time, and I took the shot, you know, to be polite. He bought like 30 shots, and I'm like, oh my god, I do not want this shot. Like, I think I
Dude, if you don't want the shot, you can just hand it to me. Don't worry.
I think I handed it to someone else.
I was gonna say. And that's just how it is, you know. Not everyone wants to get, you know, wasted, or maybe they can only have a couple drinks. They got to stop. So, I mean, I fully expect us to, you know, good amount of people to get inebriated, have a lot of fun. I mean, especially those guys. Like those guys, like need to unwind. Those guys have been working so much for so long. I can only imagine.
I would imagine.
Yeah, and you're gonna be there taking the pictures with us. Taking pictures as blackmail, honestly, but there's also like an NFT in the background.
Yeah, I enjoy it for a little bit, and then I usually just bounce early. Like I hang out until everyone's usually toast, and then once everyone's toast and they're still going, then that's usually when I'm like, all right, peace out. I'm gonna go sit in my hot tub and chill. You know, like.
Yeah, I mean, and there's gonna be quite a few of us there, so I can imagine that, you know, a good amount of the people are gonna like want to go back to the Airbnb early and just like hang out there. They just have fun. So yeah, dude, I'm really looking forward to it. Like I do need a break, especially since I've been studying a lot for like my licensing and stuff. So I'll finish like my first test, and like my second test will be kind of around the time as Anaheim, but like it won't be like the same week or anything like that. So
okay, nice.
It'll be fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna be driving probably. I need to look it up. I think it's like a 4 or 5 hour drive for me. So I might just like stream the whole way, or at least like a good portion of it while I'm driving. Kind of like what Rob stuff did. You've done that before too, right? I think.
Yeah, just like little streams while I drove. Yeah.
Yeah, like just stream for like maybe like 2 or 3 hours, just until chat just like completely dies out, and you're like, all right, I guess it's no point anymore.
No, do it, bro. I mean, you're driving, might as well.
Yeah. Pure Chaos says he gave me one right after that question. I only have 250 collectibles. He also said he asked Mr. Rolex the same question before he got one. Yeah, so it sounds like he says like he asked people like how many collectibles they own, and stuff like that. I don't need
to tell him how many. I just gotta show him one, and then he'll be like, "Oh shoot, okay."
Yeah, AF15 secret rare.
John, actually, I have some banger mints. Recently, I have some like really banger mints. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I picked up a 420 Mary Jane book.
Hey, dude, really?
Yeah.
Dude, I was like, dude, whoever gets, I was about to say that. I'm like, dude, whoever gets 420 Mary Jane is gonna be pretty lucky.
Yeah. So I bought it in the market. I have 420 Mary Jane,
and that's the only one, right? Because it's a comic.
Yeah, it's a comic, so it's just one.
What rarity is it?
It's a common.
Common, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Someone's gonna buy that. No, for a fact, someone's gonna buy that.
Someone tried to make me an offer that I denied it. He was like, I told him my entry point, and he offered me 20% more, and I said, sorry, man, like I'm not selling it to you for a 20% margin. Like, I'd rather just hold it. Like, I'm kind of comfortable like just holding this piece. Like, it's a kind of a 1 of 1 on that drop, maybe the best mint. So I'm like, I'm okay, like with where. So like I'm holding some banger pieces right now, like my SR, that my elite miles. You know, like I have one. There's only one elite miles you know, I actually have a few other banger pieces that are like crazy. So, you know, like I'm like,
did you get 8008 with like oh god, what's it? Supergirl or something like that?
no, I don't have
Okay.
that. I have a couple 8008s on Hero though. No,
Okay.
I mean I have some crazy. I have a good size. I have a good size collection kind of vibe right now, and like just those pieces alone, I'm like those are just like insane pieces, you know, like just holding.
So it sounds like you've actually transitioned to like a bit more like mint hunting. Like, I mean, it's not, you have a lot of liquidity. I mean, you've sold off a lot of your stuff, but you still have some like very high tier stuff as well that you're holding. But it sounds like
I don't know. It's
you
hard.
like meme mints,
I mint
maybe.
flip a lot, you know, like because I like, you know, like a couple weeks ago I had different mints, right? So like I do a lot of mint flipping, and then like I think I'm transitioning. I don't know what I am transitioning to. To me, I have been talking to a lot of mint people, and so it's intriguing, you know, and like with floors being the way they are right now, mints feel a little bit different if you get the right entry points, right?
Like now, I mean, now's a great time if you're a mint hunter to find stuff, because sometimes people just, you know, hey, I wanted to get, you know, 30-40% above floor for the longest time, but like now the prices are so low, I want to buy this other thing, or I want to cash out, or whatever the hell the reason is. You know, people are listing pretty close to the floor with like good mints. So I think you're just seizing opportunities where you just see a chance to make more money, right? Like, because I mean, you have so much liquidity that
well,
like,
not anymore,
I have all these.
Not more actually. My
really?
my liquidity is actually pretty well because like I said, I kind of transitioned to trying to be in house money, so I had to cash out my liquidity, right? So.
Executive Speak was asking, at least me, what test are you studying for? So I'm studying for the securities industry exam, and then the Series 7, and then the Series 63. If you know what that involves, then you know, but if not, I mean, I guess you could just Google it. So Dino knows what I'm studying for. Gerald Clow, middle of the night drive would be cool live. Yeah, I don't know, because I get off work at 5 p.m. on Thursday, so that's the 17th, and then I'll be driving over probably that night. Like I might just like literally leave work.
Bro, we have the same exact number of subs. Did you see that?
Really?
I have 2.69, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. You should like you should take a picture.
Dude, we both have 2.69. That's hilarious.
Hell yeah.
That's how we do.
Are you still making like daily content and stuff?
Yeah, I feel like I still make daily. I've been like maybe like every other day sometimes, you know, like but I've been pretty consistent daily. I did every other day. I made a video today that like bombed. But I was just like really intrigued by it today, so that's why I did it. So the whole Star Wars project on wax, and like whether it's like true or not.
Oh, there's a Star Wars project on wax?
Well,
I remember trying to get on wax with the Funko Pop DC thing. Do you remember that? Like when that launched, like
honestly,
3-4 months ago?
Wax. I don't know anything about it.
I tried to make an account like an idiot, like right before the whole Funko Pop thing. I tried to make an account like I think like 12 hours before the drop. And I just like, I think their servers were just so overloaded, and they're like, here's a confirmation email to like start your account. And I never got one. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And like, there was so many support tickets to like, hey, I can't make a new account until I get like my verification email. And of course I didn't get the verification email until after the drop. And then I tried to go back in and buy something and it was all sold out. I'm like, all right, whatever. So after that, I was kind of just done with wax. I mean, it was kind of stupid of me to like try and make an account like 12 hours before. Like I could have made an account like a week before, but I just waited last minute.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Oh, dang. Someone just posted their double Secret Earth Spider-Mans. Dang. Oh my gosh. That's insane.
They have two of them on Twitter. Like they got 2 secret rares.
No, he posted that he bought the Miles right next to his Peter Parker one, you know, the FA
Damn.
one.
Oh yeah. Dude.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah, Spider-Man's big. People love Spider-Man.
Freaking Spider-Man, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Well, dude, I'm gonna jump off.
Cool.
I'll chat with you. Send me a text when you're off real quick, and I'll give you a call.
All right, cool. Sounds good.
Okay, talk to you later. Bye.
See ya.
Later, guys. Thanks, Stream, for having me. Peace out.
See ya. Thanks for stopping by, Dino. That was fun. I haven't talked to Dino. As you guys know, I've been pretty MIA for a bit. I've just been busy studying for those tests and all that stuff. And yeah, so it was nice to hear Dino and all that. Yo, good to see you, Vibes. Hope you've been doing well. I've been doing good. I'm gonna be moving again here in about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks at the end of the month. So I'll be moving into a new place, have a new roommate, all that stuff. So the setup is gonna change, but my new job is paying me pretty well to study and all that stuff. So that's been nice. And then once I get all that stuff started, I'll be busy again, but I'll be living closer to my work. Why do I sound high without seeing my face? Nah, you sounded fine, dude. It's just because I have to do it through Discord. Maybe next time, if I plan on having guests on, I'll just do it through StreamYard. That makes it infinitely easier. Less customization and less notifications and all that stuff, but yeah, thanks for stopping by, Dino. Yeah, we're gonna probably go for another probably 15-20 minutes. Maybe a little bit less, then I'll hit up Dino and talk with him. Let's see. But no, it's dude, Kryptony, Dub, ExecuSpeak. I remember all you guys. Gosh, I still haven't updated any of my my logos or any of that stuff. Not logos, but my what do you call it? My icons. Sorry, I missed you on Dino. Yeah, I mean you could. Well, that's the nice thing about YouTube now. You can just watch the. I mean, on Twitch it's called a VOD, but now you could just rewind it and watch it at ×2 speed. Listen to me and Dino shoot the shit. Decon's gonna be a lot of fun. Are any of you guys going to Decon? Like ExecuSpeak, Dub, Kryptony, Pure Chaos? Any of you guys going to Decon as well? Marvelous Pax? I don't know where you live, Marvelous Pax, if you're still in here. Kind of curious where you guys are gonna be. If you guys are gonna be able to make it a Decon. No reason to update perfection? Pretty much. I agree. No reason at all. So yeah, so my new job does involve financial stuff. So I had to let them know about this channel, and I remember submitting it and they asked for additional information. So because the first time I think I just didn't link my channel at all. I'm like, oh yeah, it's just for entertainment and whatever. And they're like, all right, well you need to actually submit this and this and this. And I'm like, all right. So I sent it and I haven't heard back yet, but I think it's gonna be fine, because what we do, digital collectibles in this sense, is not technically a security, even though I do think the SEC did recently announce that crypto, I don't know if crypto is a security or it's a type of security, or at the very least you have to submit information about if you're implementing a new cryptocurrency, you have to submit it through the SEC, something like that. I'm trying to remember what the actual article was, but I remember hearing that stuff a few weeks ago with the securities with the SEC. I'll see you there. I'll be there. Hell yeah, dude. Hinanu is gonna be there. Kryptony. Now I'll be able to make it. I have some 2023 goals to make one of them though. Let's go. Yeah, you gotta make it in 2023. I'm in California, but I live in the mountains, so I can't make it to Decon. Okay, I'm assuming Northern California. I feel like you'd be the type of person that lives up in let me see here. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Northern California, maybe Yuma. Is that up north? Yuma City, something like that. I feel like you live somewhere up there. Of course, I type in northern cities and it shows Sacramento, San Jose, San Mateo, Santa Cruz. I'm like, those are northern, but not really northern. It's Sausalito. No, that's, I mean, all those cities are so close to each other. Oh, you work in SF? Okay. You're in the mountains, but you work in SF? So you must have a small commute. Or not a small commute. You might have kind of a decent commute. I don't know. I guess it depends on what you consider mountains and all that stuff. So okay, so you live in the San Francisco Bay Area. That's cool. I won't be there, but I'll get been getting my business rolling lately, but love to go to DCon or Comic Con someday. Hell yeah. Miles SR down to 3.7. Really? Let's check it out. Was that 3.8 earlier? So it's kind of unsurprising. Yeah, it was literally at 3.8888 whatever earlier. I bet this is this is the same guy. He just undercut his own price by 100. So because his was just barely undercutting Hood Squirrel, and now he put it up for this amount. I do remember that name, Danny Donuts. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have like I guess the equivalent of like a streamer house. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of content creators in the same Airbnb. I don't know exactly how far it is away from the like Anaheim Convention Center. It's close enough. Like if you wanted to walk, you could, but it's probably preferable to like Uber or something. But it's gonna be fun. I do feel like, I mean, I'll have to ask the other guys, but I'm more than happy to have people like come back to our place and just hang out, have fun, you know, in between announcements or stuff like that. So had a buddy in a PV Discord. I am picking up an SR Miles Morales at like 5.5. Yeah, is going down. He picked up a Miles Morales. So he picked up a Miles for 5.5k. Yeah, I mean, if you just look at the history of pretty much any drop that has ever happened in the last 11 months, it's done nothing but go down. Like literally every single drop on the app has done nothing but go down since, you know, it goes up and down, you know, the first day, maybe even the first week, but it's just the buying pressure is very, very lacking. You know, there's just a lot of stuff going on in the real world, and the market is just not doing too great. And it's no surprise that the first things to go is speculative investments. So crypto, NFTs, all kinds of stuff ends up kind of just going to the wayside, and people start reinvesting either just in themselves, you know, into things that are more tangible, or into actual like stocks and stuff. Would be hella dope if you guys did a podcast style stream. That would be cool. Yeah. Oh, well, I bet a few people are going to do a, what's it called? I think on Twitch it's called just, what's it called? Like lifestyle stream? No, it's not. This is a stream where you just like walk on the street. It's almost like you're just streaming and you're just walking on the street, you know, interact with other people. You go to a restaurant, whatever it is. I forgot what that's called. There's like a title, not a title, but a category they have for that. And I definitely see people doing that. Just, I mean, it's kind of like what Randy Chavez did, right? For Comic-Con in San Diego. He just walked around the Comic-Con with his camera on, talked to random people, and it's almost like you're just there, right? So, because people want to see the perspective of what it's like to be at the convention and on the street and talking to random people and the independent artists and all that stuff, so. Just finished all my Maker's Mark. Feeling pretty good. But I'm glad you guys are here. It's nice to be back. I do plan on streaming a bit more frequently. It's just hard because I am legitimately juggling, you know, my job. I have this channel. I have another channel, YouTube channel that I'm doing as well with EVE Online. It's a game I've been playing for like 3-4 years, even before Veve, obviously. And I got a partnership with a company that makes the game, so they kind of like looked at me to make content every so often to get new users on the game. I like the game a ton. My collectibles actually used to play the game a ton back in the day. He said he loved that game, but he doesn't play anymore, so. Nice. Makers is solid. Yeah, Makers, I like Maker's Mark. I don't know. I'm definitely more of a hard liquor type of person. Like, I'll drink a beer, but dude, I get so bloated so quickly when it comes to drinking beer. After like 2 beers, I get full pretty quickly, and then I really start slowing down. Yeah, like I'd rather just have a whiskey or a shot or whatever it is, which is why I'm looking forward to the party. Like it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be nice to see everyone there, especially since you don't have to worry about work. You know, the market is, and that's actually the nice thing. Like, because the market isn't going crazy, we don't have to be on our phones constantly like, all right, what's this? And I'm gonna sell this at this point, and this is pumping. It's like, market's down, it sucks, but it's like chilling. We could just enjoy being there, hanging out with the community, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I promised myself I'd wait for a week before buying the Morales set. Maker's Mark is rack, isn't it? Rack? You mean whack? It's all right. I mean, it's not like the best whiskey you can get. There's plenty of good whiskey, but everyone has their tastes. Hinanu says Jameson's. I like Jameson too. I like it. Yeah, I mean, I kind of just prefer my whiskey straight, to be honest. Just like I just put it in a. No, on the rocks, yeah. I mean, I like it at least chilled. Straight is, you know, whenever I think straight, I just think like room temp, and I'm like, rather just have it chilled. I was all about E for a long while, but that was like 12 to 14 years ago. Was a part of a company called Rock Paper Shotgun. I've heard of them, but I thought that was like more of a, I thought that was like a website that did like, or what do you call it? Like a game review company or something like that. I don't know what do you call it, but. And we had our own place in Nullsec, a bunch of Brits and a buddy and I. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, so I live in wormhole space. I don't think wormholes was a thing. Yeah, like a corporation. I get what you mean. So I live so I live in wormhole space. So we have structures in this wormhole, and the corporation is mostly like UK or EU, technically time zone focused. That's how it was originally. Now we got more US time zone people. We got a few Australians that hang out, and you know, they do crazy stuff as usual. And so yeah, like I make content and videos and all kinds of stuff, so it's a lot of fun. The only thing I hate about something like EVE Online is that sometimes it just takes so long to get any content happening. Like I used to do a lot of just like high sec, like mining and mission running, pretty safe, like PvE, player versus environment, not fighting other players a lot. Until I joined a Wormhole Corp because I wanted to learn how to fight other players. And so I did learn, and it's been great. I know probably more than your average person when it comes to like fighting, but it just takes so long to find a fight. Sometimes you'll log in and like nothing happens for like 2 or 3 hours. And like you go ratting or crabbing or whatever people call it, and nothing happens for like the longest time. And yeah, you have to just wait. Like sometimes you'll log in and you'll get like 3 good fights in like 2 hours, and you're just like, whoa, that was great, that was awesome, we get to fight a lot. And then other times it's you just wait. It's one of those games where you're just chilling out for hours, but when a fight does happen, your heart's pumping, you're getting nervous, like a ton of stuff is happening. It's a lot of fun. It just takes a while to get action to happen. So sometimes I'm kind of forced to play like I don't know, like some shooters or like League of Legends or something like that. If I want to just get action like right now, like all right, I only have an hour to play, I just want to jump in and play a couple matches, like that's what I do. But EVE Online is typically not the game you just like log in and play for like 30 minutes to an hour. It's like within that time you just won't get much out of it. Yeah, it was their corporation, or if it's like a collection of corporations, it's called an alliance. With wormhole stuff, do you just have to hope wormholes opens to a friendly system? Or is the wormhole pretty self-contained where you just don't have to venture out much? So how wormholes work is, first off, I mean, I could show you right now, actually. It's actually really cool. There is a mapping system that our corporation, I can show you like real time, like what our corporation is doing. So this is our wormhole system right now. I'll open this up. It doesn't look like much. It looks like it just looks like a jumbled mess. And I don't blame you for for thinking that way. Can I zoom in? There we go. So all this. So we live here in this little hole. And there's different classes of wormholes. It goes from 1 to 6. So some wormholes will have what's called a static. So this wormhole is always connected to a high sec hole, which is this high sec, I believe, is in like a Mars space, and a C3. So at any given time, you'll always have a connection to those two holes. Sometimes there's wandering wormholes where you'll connect to other stuff. But any given time, like let's say we rat out, or just do content in this C3 wormhole, and there's nothing left to do. We rat it out. There's no sites left to do. There's no gas huffing. There's no mining. It's all done. You can roll it, which means you pass ships through it and all that stuff. Because a wormhole only closes if like 24 hours pass, or if you like put in a lot of ships. So it's like a whole mapping system. Like there's a whole mapping system that goes with this. So it gets a bit crazy where there's like, all right, I feel like I have to zoom in more because you guys can't like, there we go. So like this connection is connected to here versus here, and there's like sizes of holes. So like large holes, battleships can fit through. So no caps, so no super big ships, but it's only battleships and below. But when we look at, can I like scroll to the side here? I feel like I'm actually zoomed in too much because I can't even like scroll. There we go. So someone actually had to go in and scan all these holes and put it up on our mapper. So there's a C3 connected to this C3, connected to this null sec, connected to this C3 to this high sec, and like you can connect all the dots. So like if you don't have something like this, it's very easy to get lost in wormhole space because you're just like, where did I go? How far did I go? But it's really, really cool. And so I know it's been a while since you played, but I mean, this is literally Eve. It's like spreadsheets, it's graphs, it's all kinds of stuff. And so our wormhole, it's called Florida. And we called it Florida because we're a bunch of like crazy people and we do crazy stuff. So that's like Florida locals. It's kind of like Florida man does this, like all those like news reports that you hear. So we're just like Florida men. That's kind of the joke. So this is called Florida. And we live here. Like we literally, it's kind of like a communal living, which is pretty cool because you always have people online, they're talking. Like right now we have 6 people online. One guy's scanning in an Astero, one guy's scanning in a Buzzard, and we have probably a few people docked up, just hanging out. So if I click here, it'll tell me how far I am away from Amar, Thera, Jita, Renz, Dodixie, Heck, like all these places. Florida man, I love it. Yes, we're just Florida men. We just do crazy stuff, so it's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's really, the mapping tool is actually like really ingenious. I will say like some of the most like ingenious people in gaming when it comes to like API, third-party tools, all that stuff, EVE Online, bar none, those people are super smart when it comes to that stuff. So yeah, so there's like a giant mapping tool on here that people use to like map out where to go. And you know, if someone's over here and they're like, oh my god, I'm getting attacked, or hey, I have something tackled, you know where to go to go there. So it's pretty cool. Brendan Z, good palace, Jesus. Sorry, I'm a little, I've drank a little bit of Maker's Mark, so I'm feeling it. Coming down for decon next month. And how's the job been? Job's been pretty good. I'm definitely going to decon in a couple months or next month. So yeah, I'm excited to go. Dude, I actually bought I thought I bought my ticket. I shit you not. I thought I bought my VIP ticket like months ago, and I remembered like, I think like 3 weeks ago, I'm like, did I ever buy my ticket? And I looked up on my email. I'm like, I don't think I ever bought a VIP ticket. And so I went back, bought a VIP ticket as well as a t-shirt. And I bought it 3 weeks ago. So I was kind of lucky me that it wasn't sold out. So I did it last minute, but yeah. Also, if you click at a system, it'll tell you all the ships that died in that system recently. So you can see there was, I don't know if you've seen Z Killboard. I don't know, Execu speak. You remember this. Z Killboard's been around for a long time. So you can see kills, like how the ship was fit, who was involved in the kill, all that kind of stuff. Dude, this guy's fit was nuts. We fought this guy last night. He was in a Tengu, which is a Tech 3 just cruiser, which are very strong ships. And this is what he flew. The ship that costs like 3 billion. I'm only talking to executive speak here, so I'm sorry if like literally anyone else doesn't understand. This dude had like a crazy bling ship. Everything was faction moduled. Everything was faction or dead spaced. And he had a pod probably worth 3 billion ISK. So like this dude was flying 6 billion ISK in the sky, didn't care. And he was fighting us like literally like 1v8. And he actually killed quite a few ships. So it was pretty crazy. The guy like did not care. He was like 1v8ing and we just like couldn't kill him until I brought out a ship that was just like nuding him out, and then he just couldn't do anything. But yeah. Good times, good times. Yep. So I still play on occasion. I actually make content. So I actually make videos about EVE Online, talking about random stuff. Initially, it was more about high sec, PvE, you know, pretty Care Bear stuff. And then more recently, since I joined the Wormhole Corp, probably about 1.5 years ago, I started making more stuff about PvP, wormholes. I still talk about new events and stuff occasionally, but yeah. Is Goon Squad still controlling a ton, or did they end up phasing out? Sorry, I know this is supposed to be Veve related. So EVE is in Veve, so I think it's fine. I'll check out your other channel though. This stuff looks awesome. Yeah. So this is I'm only showing you guys this. Shit. So this is my other YouTube channel. 4.4K subs. And I've been MIA on this too as well. On this channel because I've been again busy with work. But yeah, like I'm an EVE partner. Like I'm actually partnered with EVE Online. I talk with some of the developers very occasionally. Not really. It's mostly just like the front-facing people that talk with us. So I'm not talking with like, I guess they're technically developers. And so I'm partnered with them. And so they give me like, it's mostly in-game stuff. Like they don't pay me. They just pay me with like in-game skins that I can use for giveaways and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, this is the channel. I've been making videos for a while. Talk about orcas and wormholes and hurricanes, and I do industrial fits and PvP. There's a thing called Hypernet where you can kind of like do gambling in a way. It's not really gambling. This is actually where I got the idea on my channel about like crowdfunding the sale of your NFT. So basically having 10,000 people pay you $1 instead of finding one person to pay you $10,000. New ships. They added some new ships to the game. I mean, they since you played like 12 years ago, they probably added quite a few new ships since 12 years ago. Subbed? Oof. Yeah, I also need to change my logo. I can't use that Garissa's logo anymore. Not just because I can't, but if I ever wanted to do, what's it called? You know, if I ever wanted to sell like merch or anything like that, I can't use the Garissa's logo. I have to like change it. So can't wait, man. It was a blast last year, sipping vodka over here, editing. Let's go. Oh yeah, it was all over Z-Kill. New Mike Myers released today. I want to check that out. That is insane. I just have to log off for a few weeks if I had lost that. Yeah, dude, I make pretty good money. Well, first off, it helps being partnered by CCP because they pay for my Omega and then give me like 1,500 plex every 3 months. So they kind of like just pay for my account and give me some extra stuff to like make ISK just passively. But yeah, like in wormhole space, like you can make good money. Like depending on what you fly, you can, I mean, you can keep your account plexed if you rat really hard for like 8 hours over the course of a month. And if you do that, you can keep your account live like Omega for a long time. I didn't like it at all. Then like what? What, EVE Online? Mike Myers? What I'm talking about? Dude, you gotta watch this video, Executive Speak, that I made. I don't think I can play it because it has copyrighted music, But that video actually got a lot of views. I was surprised how well it did, just because it was a meme. All right, back to Veve. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if you lost a ship that much, like I could probably like log. I don't want to log in right now. Like, I could probably log into my account. I think my net worth is probably like 80 bill or something like that. It's nothing crazy. It actually might be a little bit more than that, but only because like I have a bunch of expensive skins that the Eve developers give me each month to give out to the community, but I'm technically not allowed to just sell it on the market. But I made one of those about Veve. Really? Oh, Veve slander. Really? So you made was it a tweet or was it like a video? Was it like a straight up video? Why are these here? Was it a video or was it like a tweet, or like a template? Dude, if you have it, I'll play it. And dude, this is how you know I play EVE Online. Spreadsheet of PI, planetary interaction materials, that I can farm in my home hole. And then this is not a spreadsheet, but it's a graph showing you the range and tracking speed of all the different ammo types of all the different weapons in the game. So yeah, that's EVE Online. It's a video, it's on this channel. I don't make a lot of stuff, but it's on there. I'll just do this. It'll probably show up. There you are. Okay. Is it the exact same template? Yes, it is. I found the same template on YouTube. And dude, is this guy still making content? Cody Thrive? I honestly can't believe he's like still making content. That dude like straight up disappeared because like Veve wasn't pumping to 1 million. We'll watch this really quick. I actually don't care if I honestly don't care if I get copyrighted. Dude, true. Go back. Hold on. Veve users on Twitter who are banned for BS reasons like using giant bot farm. Yeah, dude, there's definitely people that claimed innocence. I'm not saying all of them were guilty, but let's be real. I bet a good portion of them probably did something like this. Actually, I want to sub to you on my other channel. Veve with no bots or undercutters? Yeah. It's like the future. True. Waiting. You can't? Oof. I think I don't know why, but there are I don't know if it's FinCEN. I forgot what it's called, but there is a branch of like the securities industry that handles like, you know, foreign terrorism and stuff like basically it's like money laundering and like terrorism. That's what they focus on. And so there are companies that kind of are barred from doing things like using like crypto or cashing out and things like that. So I think that's part of the reason why. It has nothing to do with Veve. It's not like Veve is like trying to prevent these companies from doing it. It's like the banks that they're working with or the companies that they're working with to allow cash out just don't allow these companies because they're told by someone else, usually by like a governing body, that they just can't do it. Sparky getting her 850th love poem in her DMs. Who's Sparky? I don't know who that is. Influencers not financially advised. Oh, that's too funny. Dude, True. People are like, actually, Homer and Bart is the first Disney NFT drop on the app. Quite frankly, I don't think anyone cares. I don't think anyone cares that Bart and whatever is the first. It's not a selling point. It's a fun fact. This is not a selling point of Homer and Bart. Just saying. You always got to use these guys as a means to make fun of a group. That's exactly what I did in my video too. My track record so clean. I must be getting too flashy. Y'all shouldn't let the world gas me. It's too late because I'm here to stay. Me on my way to a comic shop that is $4 then. True. Dude, that's happened to me a couple times where I'm just buy. Nothing but commons. It's too late because I'm here to stay and these girls know that I'm nasty. I sent it back to her boyfriend with my handprint on her ass cheek. City talking, we taking notes. Tell him all to keep making posts. Wish he could, but he can't get close. OG so proud of me that he choking up while he making toast. I'm the type that you can't control. Said I would, then I made it so. I don't clear up rumors. Where's y'all sense of humor? I'm done making jokes because they got old like baby boomers. Tell my haters to consumers. I make vets feel like they juniors. Say your time is coming soon. Yep. This is good. I like this. I feel like I should have done this. There we go. She said, okay, that sounds familiar. She's a Veve Discord mod. Okay, it sounds familiar now that you mention it. I remember seeing her. When your friends ask, how's your Spider-Man NFT thingy going? True, dude. And that's mostly our fault, right? Like, we go up to our friends, we're like, dude, look at this NFT I just made like $10,000 on. Like, and they're like, oh, how's it going now? You're like, I don't want to talk about it. Yeah. Pretty much. Remember me? Yeah, dude. Seriously. Imagine just if you sold everything. If you were just bearish at any point in January, December, you could have just literally 8, 9, 10x your vault value. You could have literally just sold Walt at the top at 40K and you could buy 10 of them right now. Hold on. I want to catch that. I bought the FOMO. Really? Does that actually happen? Person that furiously tags you in the feed 1,000 times because you listed 1 gem lower. Do people actually do that? Do people actually like tag you because you like undercut them and they're like, hey, stop undercutting me, or like stop doing that? Do people actually do that? I love this too. Algae engineering the perfect offhanded comment to crash the market 35%. True. Hold on, I want to see that last one. I see you all the time in the secondary. OG hodler still investing in Veve. Oh. Look at that. What's his name? The Colonel. The Colonel himself. Looking sexy. I like it, dude. I'll sub to you on my... Oh, no, this is my Veve Vibes thing. Okay. All right, I thought I was still on my... I thought I was still on my... Oof. No. Thought I was still on my other YouTube account. But, dude, thank you, ExecuSpeak. That's awesome. Dude, I didn't know you played EVE Online. Or used to. I mean, over a decade ago. Or a decade and a half ago, almost at this point. Make a Miles Morales listing for 7 gems one. 7 gems one? What? Make a SR Miles Morales listing for 7 gems one. I don't own one. If I did, I still wouldn't do it. But I mean, there's some decent mints down here. I mean, these are close to 100, but yeah, people are just flexing here. 999, 999, all these. Bro, that was hilarious. Yeah, dude, that was really funny. Dude, the Alex one was hilarious. There's a few other ones that were like really, really funny. Yeah, it was like, David, you like smelling the money when we were talking about how your investments are just crashing. He's like, oh yeah, that's the stuff. Hell yeah. That's funny. Thanks. I don't know if I'll make more stuff, but if I do, I'll let people know. Yeah, please do. And honestly, like, dude, we need more of that stuff. Like this community. That's actually why I made that meme compilation for EVE Online, because like, dude, the EVE Online community right now is just like cannibalizing itself. People are upset because EVE Online, or CCP technically, that company that runs EVE Online, was acquired by Pearl Abyss, which is the company that runs a lot of different like anime-esque like MMOs like Black Desert Online and stuff. They were acquired by them like I think 2-3 years ago, maybe 2 years ago. And so the game's changed quite a bit. They actually increased their monthly sub from $15 to $20 like 4 months ago. So a lot of people were upset about that. And a lot of players are leaving. There's way less people playing now than there was before. The game has changed a lot. Also, there's just like more games out. Like, I totally don't blame people that are playing literally any other game than EVE Online right now. Because when EVE Online first came out, like, what the hell was the competitors? Like, what? Not even like Lord of the Rings. There was like WoW. There was like EverQuest. I can't even think. I mean, there was legitimately like 4 other MMOs. It's like, what are you going to play? There's 5 options for MMOs that actually have like an active player base. But now it's like 2022. I mean, there's a shit ton of games to play now. So I think that's a big part of it. But also it's also just like the community at large. Players just aren't really ready for like a full-blown hardcore PvP, like a full loop PvP system like EVE Online. For some people, I legitimately think it's just people getting ganked in high sec and all that kinds of stuff. Like, it's just people don't want to deal with that. So I actually did see that increase happen. Was wondering how that would affect the game. I don't think it was like, it was definitely a significant difference. I think what mostly happened is like the majority of people that did have like a lot of alt accounts just unsubbed or just stopped subbing their future accounts. So people that had 7-8 alt accounts, they just unsubbed like half of them, or maybe only have like their main account and like 2 alts or something like that, instead of having like 7 or something crazy. So yeah, so nothing like too crazy, but yeah, definitely noticed the sub numbers went down quite a bit. Yeah, I don't know. I think I streamed EVE Online on one of my streams a long time ago. Probably like 2 or 3 months ago on this channel, just for fun. I was just warping around, showing off planets, showing off systems and stuff, like nothing too crazy. I think it was like too laggy for me to like really like PvP or do anything interesting. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I thought about doing like some very occasional gaming, and I know if I did do gaming on my stream, you know, I'm expecting 5, maybe 10 viewers at most, just to have fun, right? Like, I know this is not a gaming channel, it's all talking about Veve, but you know, after a decon, then like what else is there to kind of look forward to, right? Like maybe 12 days of Veve again, like the Christmas thing again, that'd be kind of cool. But even then, it's like, what else is there to kind of look forward to, right? Like, there's not a ton of things going on Veve. So we'll see. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna head off here in a couple minutes. If you guys have any like questions about the market, or just how the hell I've been doing, or Anaheim, I mean, like I said, I will be streaming more often. I would like to try and shoot to like stream like twice a week. This is just the first time I've streamed in a while, and I don't have anything going on tonight, which is why this has been like a 3-hour stream. But I'll probably end up keeping my streams to like an hour and a half long, twice a week. I don't know if I'm going to do videos unless there's some like really interesting topic or some like really interesting thing that I have like a strong opinion about. But other than that, like, I'm not going to make a ton of videos on it. Because back in the day, I used to make videos about like every drop and whether you should go for it and a price prediction, all that stuff. It's like, but right now the majority of stuff is just like not selling out in the store. There's just not a lot going on compared to what it used to be. There's not as much like action or people like actively in the market. So yeah. Brands recently viewed. Dude, I will say this. I've been kind of keeping my eye on FA Joker. I mean, 150 FA Joker. Not bad. Not bad, just saying. It's almost like if there was a website that could tell us like what his low prices were. Holding 1x? What? Oh, it says holding. Okay, I haven't updated my vault like at all. I think this thing still says I have like $40,000 worth of stuff. I do not have $40,000 worth of stuff. I mean, FA Joker's looking pretty low. Dude, I flipped FA Jokers probably at least three, 4, maybe 5 times when he was kind of like hovering around probably like 1K this region. I was flipping him quite a bit during like late January throughout February and stuff. Then those prices just like couldn't be supported anymore. No questions, but welcome back. Good to see you. Great having you back. Looking forward to meeting everyone at DCon. Hell yeah, Hinanu. There's a couple of people said they would be there, but I'll stream obviously a few more times between now and then. And I'll be at my new place starting in November. So I'll be at my new place at that point. But yeah, awesome. Thank you so much, guys, for stopping by. Be safe this weekend. Have fun. And yeah, don't FUD your investments in your wallet and all that stuff. Or don't get too crazy. I have an FA Joker that I'm just holding for later. Bought at like 175 or so. Yeah, so you must have bought that a while ago. Probably bought that like mid or early 2021, I would imagine. But cool, guys.